This a LP. This a LP.
All right. We are live for the Avalanche and the Golden Knights. What is going on, everybody? Let's see who's all up in the building. What's going on, Dominic Pope? What's going on, Brennan's Big Streams? What's going on, Linda Brennan? What's going on, Sports Player 2.0, Daniel? What's going on, Tyler? What's going on, Chase? What's going on, Michael Johnson? What's going on, Yee T? What's going on, DoorDash Dad? What's going on, Cam's Cars? What's going on, Cole? How's everybody doing? Oh yeah, this Wings jersey is actually a customized jersey. I don't know if you guys can see it on. You know, gotta rock myself a little bit. But what's going on, everybody? No squeaks in this? No, just a bunch of hard hitting. Trox, I am so excited that you are trying hockey out. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm trying it out. Shout out to Dominic Pope. He asked me if I could do this game, and I said I definitely will. And I'm probably doing some playoffs as well. What's going on, Arku? How's it going? What's going on at the Gray Matters Exchange? Hockey is the best. What's going on, Vash? Says, cool hockey, absolutely. Oh, that jersey is fresh. Hey, I appreciate that, Tyler. Brandon's Big Stream says, yeah, Trox, do playoffs. Yeah, I will be doing the NBA playoffs and the NHL playoffs. But if you guys are not subscribed to DoorDash Dad, definitely do so. He does all GigiCon for DoorDash, and man, his videos are absolutely awesome. He also has some friends over there that does it as well. Shout out to those fellas as well. Continue to grow. Tyler's back in the building. How did you like the draft? What's going on, Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike? Yeah, I can't do that, though. I can't do that. Cheers for being a cool guy, Trox. Hey, I appreciate you, Dominic Pope. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I finally got a number change. Hey, shout out to the Gridiron Blitz. Shout out on the number change, Grid. I know you are so happy to get out the sevens. Something about the sevens, man. I don't know, man. Hey, that was when I was at 700 subscribers. Me and the Gridiron Blitz actually had some miscommunications that led to me kind of feeling in some sort of way. But shout out to the Gridiron Blitz. Got his 12-month member badge. Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike says, time to get Trox to 13K for like the 20th time. Hey, I appreciate that, Mike. Hey, God willing, man. Brennan's Big Stream says, hey, MJ, squeakity squeak squeak. Oh, man. You about to hit 13 and again. What's going on, Cruz Madrid? Hey, Trox, I got some bad news. Uh-oh, what's going on, brother? Am I the first 12-month? I believe so, Gridiron. I believe you are the first member to reach their 12-month badge. Low-key, I need your lights. Your stuff is so crisp. Hey, I appreciate that, Mike. What's going on, Joey DeLuca? I'm a huge Capitals fan. We're playing Boston in the playoffs. Okay. Yeah, I will be doing the playoffs for NHL and the NBA. That should be starting up, I believe, next week. So stay tuned for that. Oh my goodness. Hey, my prayers. Hey, everybody in the chat, please put out the prayer hands for Cruz Madrid. Godspeed recovery, brother. And hopefully you get well soon, brother. Orlando hockey game is on soon. Tyler, we finally got a receiver and an offensive lineman. I like that jersey, Trox. Hey, I appreciate that. It is a customized jersey. It does have my last name on the back. Rocking the 2-6 with the captain's badge. Oops, other side. Thank you, Trox, very much. Appreciate it. Hey, appreciate you, brother. And Godspeed recovery. If you like this stream, please hit the thumbs up. And if you want to be notified for upcoming live streams, hit that bell. Absolutely appreciate that, Cole. I thought the Knights were a LA team. No, they are actually in Las Vegas. They are the Vegas Golden Knights. They play at the not the AT&T, the T-Mobile Arena. Actually, hold on. You know what? I do have to. All right. Anything shut off? No. Okay, good. Hold on a second. I do have to plug in my fan. It is getting a little too toasty in here. All right. There we go. And I got my water, so I'm good to go. Hey, Trox, I should be probably go and get some rest. Have a great rest of your day, Trox, and Mike and Grid. Thanks. Hopefully I'll feel better. Talk to you next time. Peace, prayers up. Hey, I appreciate you, Cruz, for coming out, brother. Get some rest and get well soon. No, they were actually an expansion team, so this is their first home. Wow. Goal differential first for the Golden Knights, second for the Avalanche, first for goals per game for Avalanche, third for the Golden Knights, fourth, I think that's. What's going on, Kenneth? What's going on, JT? Oh, let me definitely get into my YouTube real quick so I can monitor myself. Just so if there's any mishaps, I can hopefully try to get it in time. What's going on, Murphy Mason? Also, let me share this out. I forgot to share this out. Oh yeah, that's what took me so long to get on for what do you call it, for hockey. Had to save up for center ice. All right, let me finish sharing this out. Cruz says, oh, and before I go, I just wanted to say I'm a huge Capitals fan, so go Caps. Tyler says, Nashville Predators, come on. Hey, I appreciate that, Cam's car. Appreciate that. Says, he's so close to 13K, let's get him there. Yeah, it'll be my, I think, 14th time getting to 13K. It's all good. We have some fun. All right, let's see. Okay, there we go. We are good to roll. Set that up over here so it's not in the way. There we go. All right. Murphy Mason says, go wild. Brennan Big Stream says, Tyler, you and your Tennessee stuff, come on. So I do want to let you guys know that the apparently that the game has started, but I am just seeing now commercial, so I am a little bit behind. If you can let the audio play itself out, that'd be greatly appreciated, and we could kind of react at the same time. Brennan's Big Stream says, Trox, my brother is Cam's Cars. Hey, I appreciate that, Brennan. Shout out to Cam's Cars. Murphy Mason says, go wild. Tyler says, BF, born and raised in Tennessee, so what you expect? Hey, absolutely. That's just like me with Detroit. It's always Detroit teams first. What's going on, Lamario Owens?
Can win tonight with 15 skaters.
All right.
They would win
We
their
are
third division title in 4 years.
And here comes the opening
trophy. Underway from T-Mobile Arena tonight.
And let's see who's going to get it.
Janmark.
Golden Knights got it first.
Starting the game with Chandler Stevens
Here's
and
the
Mark Stone.
Avalanche.
We'll take a look at our lineups brought to you by Lucas Oil. The Avalanche pushed their way to
Got it
center and gave
over
land to Scott.
on the side.
He'll feed it across now to Nathan McKinnon.
Got it across the
Colorado
blue line.
After missing the last two, feeds it across.
Got it
Tapped away by
stolen.
Shea Theodore. Here's Mark Stone, broken up by Gabe Landeskog.
Here's the Avalanche, got
And
it
McKinnon
back.
had it roll away from him. And now Stevenson, check it out, Janmark took a hit from McKinnon as he tried to get to a
Here
loose
comes
puck.
the Avalanche.
Andre
They
Burakovsky
make a
racing in.
line
Trying to
change.
come to the inside towards the net, put it on goal,
And
a
it's
save made by Leonard.
saved.
And the rebound bouncing around down low, another shot from Burakovsky blocked.
Here comes the Knight.
And White Cloud clears it out.
Now good move by Burakovsky early, able to get the inside position on White Cloud.
And stolen.
A good save by Leonard.
Andre
Here comes
Burakovsky
Avalanche.
looking for his 100th career goal. Burakovsky
Yes.
bearing down on Carlson. Here's Nazem Kadri out top to Ryan Graves. Long wrist shot kicked out by Leonard.
No
Kicked
good
it
on
away
the
from
shot
down
attempt.
Chuskin. Connor Timmins back on it for Colorado. And he'll work his way loose. Now Graves, pass too far ahead of Jonas
All
Donskoy.
right. It looks like it's
And
going to be
icing.
a icing call.
The Avalanche about a minute and a half in.
Well, press from the Avalanche early in this game. So
Oh,
much
snap.
talent
Let
up
me
front.
put up,
Burakovsky, little inside move, quick shot, and a good save by Leonard. And then the puck bounced around
Hold on
in the
a
slot
second.
right
Let
after.
me,
Trying to go 5-hole. Leonard able to take it away.
Offensive zone face-off for the Golden Knights. The VGK had an optional skate this morning. And dressing 15 skaters for this one tonight. Shea Theodore out of the blue line with a long wrist shot, tipped wide by Nick Waugh. Now Will Carrier. So this, in essence, is the third line for the Golden Knights. Waugh, along with Alex Tuck and Will Carrier. Waugh rolls out in front, and a save Grubauer. Great work by Nick Waugh to create himself a scoring chance.
He's certainly picked up his game, Nick Waugh, for the Golden Knights, and a great play of patience. The little move behind the net. Watch him jump by the check. Good job, carry, protection, support. Little cycle back. He's going to jump past Timmins, and then patience walks out front, takes the space available. Prime scoring area, and a good save by Grubauer. So both goalies tested early.
Philip Grubauer's won 3 of 4 since missing 5 games due to COVID protocols. 28 wins on the year.
All right, Golden Knight have the puck.
Jay Theodore deep in his own end. Started out. Up ahead now, trying to hit Chandler Stevenson, who got taken down and an offside on the Golden Knights. We'll stop play, no score, a couple of minutes into the game.
We'll take a look at our keys of the game, brought to you by your Desert Ford dealers. Golden Knights certainly need to dig deep. All the guys on that bench, a shortened bench for them tonight, and it'll be important to manage their ice time. Short shifts, discipline will be key. You don't want to get caught in penalty trouble, so a little bit of management going on by Pete DeBoer and the players. Here's just 15 skaters.
Golden Knights trying to tie a team record with their 8th straight home win. Ripped off 7 straight coming into tonight as Devon Taves chips it wide. He's been dangerous against the Golden Knights. 9 goals this year. 3 of those have come against Vegas.
Always just have it like that.
On the puck back out towards the blue line, and Alex Pietrangelo backpedaling towards his own end.
All right, here we go.
And the Golden Knights looking for their 22nd home win of the season. Vegas icing it here. If they get it, they would tie the Pittsburgh Penguins. The Penguins are done.
All right, got another icing call
in the league. So an icing on the VGK. No score in the first. And fans, of course, you can join in on the conversation with VGK Talk. Brought to you by Casablanca. Send us your thoughts, comments, and photos on Twitter using the hashtag VGK.
Yeah, there's the Golden Knights are playing short-handed.
Kadri and Chandler Stevenson getting ready for this face-off.
All right,
Golden
here we
Knights
go.
looking for their 40th win in their 55th game of the season. Theodore to dish
And
it
the
around.
Golden Knights win
Pietrangelo
the
has it. He'll bank it towards Stone. Little
face-off.
touch pass to Matthias Janmark. Driving down the wall. Pulls up against McDonald. Feeds it in the slot. It is taken
got
away.
it stolen.
He'll roll back. Feeds it up ahead. Kadri into the offensive zone. Curl and drag on Pietrangelo. Put it on goal.
And it's
saved.
saved.
Nice move by Nazem Kadri. And Leonard shut it down.
Another move to the inside, and talking about how dangerous the forwards. We see McKinnon, Rantanen, but saw Burakovsky now. Kadri, a little toe drag inside. Didn't get much on that shot.
Got a stoppage from the shot on goal.
Really fire that puck on goal like he'd like.
Now the goal's been hard.
What's going on, Justin? What's going on, Cooper?
Lately, a week ago tonight, scored his first goal in 20 games. Riley Smith dashing in.
Here's the Golden Knights,
including his first career hat trick on Saturday night. Now White Cloud at center. Here's Smith curling back. Marchessault let it go to Braden McNabb, but couldn't get it initially. Now he has it. Marchessault on the wall, driving down a little further. Backhands it off the back of the net. Carlson down
Shot
low.
no good. Here comes the shot. Oh, missed it.
Puck, but Grubauer's there.
Here comes Colorado.
Burakovsky will steer it in down the wing.
A couple of chances for Jonathan Marchessault. The best little backhand attempt off that kind of a fan shot by Carlson towards the goal.
Colorado still with
Joe
the puck.
To the corner.
There's a tie-up
McNabb
by the boards.
Players trying to work it free. Kolasar does to Waugh. He'll bank it out. And all the way down wide.
And it looks like it's going to be another icing call.
On the VGK.
Oh, we shouldn't be surprised. Expect this chance of one and chance
Icing's
of the other.
on
this time, Jonathan Marchessault.
Golden Knights.
A little backhand from behind the goal line. Look for that bank play. Catches the shoulder of Grubauer, and here's his second chance. Real good job.
Yeah, if he would have had a little bit more puck control.
Beats Nemeth to position, and a good save by Grubauer in the backhand attempt.
He would have probably got that goal.
And now a face-off between Belmar and Waugh. Golden Knights had a 5-2 win over Colorado nearly 2 weeks ago.
And the Golden Knights got the face-off.
Avalanche. The lead is 4 coming into tonight. Puck towards the net where Grubauer will sweep it up and out. And now racing in
and now it's controlled by
Belmar and Carl Soderberg up front.
The Avalanche.
The back check by Kolasar to take it away from Soderberg and fight his way to the red line. Puck pinballs around and Pietrangelo takes it.
Here's the Golden Knights now with the
back
puck.
into his own territory, and now Nick Hague. He'll move it rink wide to Pietrangelo into the Colorado end. His wrist shot and a save, Grubauer.
Shot no good.
He'll scoop it up.
Got it saved
with
in the glove.
And hold for a whistle.
Oh, nice play by Pietrangelo. Him and Haig play catch. And
I was thinking of the Kings
for Pete DeBoer
that are from LA. Yeah, the LA Kings. Yep.
Here tonight, he's had a lot of success. You can see that record, his second season with the Golden Knights, and he is stuck to the rotation. Whether we're surprised or not, that goalie rotation's worked out for him.
And the only time
with
here
both
we go over the last couple of years in the regular season where he did not stay with the rotation was in Colorado earlier this year. He felt Marc-Andre Fleury deserved the start.
And the Golden Knights won the face-off, but it's stolen by the Avalanche, and it's restolen.
He sticks with the rotation.
Here comes the Golden Knights.
Turned away by Grubauer. We've got a penalty here on Colorado.
Got a penalty coming on Colorado. Here comes the Golden Knights.
Jay Theodore looking. Marchessault's the extra player. Back door. It's Janmark. And now Theodore walks it across. Pietrangelo trying to center it. That's blocked.
And it got blocked. Here comes Colorado touching it. So here comes a penalty.
Cale Makar is going to get a penalty. It's off the rush. Stone steals the puck and creates this whole play. As Makar head of the box.
Colorado, number 8, minor penalty, hooking.
So hooking call. Stevenson was driving in the net. As Janmark trying to find Stevenson.
So now we got a power play coming.
So first power play of the game for the Golden Knights. Good speed by Stevenson off the rush. Look at
got Cale Makar for hooking. 2-minute penalty.
And the Avalanche. Another great season together. Comes in with 43 points.
All right, here comes the face-off.
Knights to the power play, brought to you by Adam Kuttner. Vegas 1 for 4 Saturday. Power play has scored in 8 of the last 11.
And let's see who got the puck.
Ryan Graves with some time.
All right, the Avalanche has the puck.
Down to the Vegas end. Mark Stone and the injured Max Pacioretty tied for the team lead with 6 power play goals.
All right, the Golden Knights now with the puck. And got it stolen.
Steer it down. The Avalanche have scored at least 2 goals in 37 of their last 38 games. Marchessault gains the line. He'll steer it in around the net. Al Smith into the corner. Out high to Marchessault. And Pietrangelo around the horn for Alex Tuch.
All right, here
Alex
comes. They're at the boards.
Taves will play it down for Colorado. And Pietrangelo back to get it.
Got a minute 15 left on the power play.
And now William Karlsson.
Here comes the Golden Knights.
Feed on the money to Tuch.
Across the blue line.
Here's Smith out high. A wrist shot.
Shoots, no good.
Riley Smith looking for another one. Here's Pietrangelo. Tuch.
Knights still have the
back to the
puck.
boards. Pietrangelo straight away. Wrist shot blocked in front. May have hit his own man. Karlsson. Tuch a chance, and that's blocked by Graves.
Another
and
block.
Backhands it down.
Oh, good block by Graves. His point shot comes out to the flank, and Tuch just couldn't get that through to the net.
Clock ticking down to 40
Got 40 seconds left on the power play.
Vegas power play. And Chandler Stevenson up ice to Nick Hague. Pass picked off by Compton.
Stolen.
Goes into the Colorado bench for a whistle.
All right.
All best chance
play
on the power
stop.
play so far.
Got 32 seconds left on the power play.
Right now, Riley Smith will curl drag. Good job changing the angle on a shot through the legs. In front, right on goal, and a good blocker save. It was Nemeth. He got it by the Colorado defenseman.
Riley Smith has 5 goals since
Saturday. Said it took him,
I think it was May 5th.
To get it. But he been a perfect
At least he got it.
That's right.
A lot of players that don't get it.
No rush. And had 3 big goals against the Blues to help the VGK sweep.
All right, here we go.
That 2-game set. Now the Golden Knights didn't allow the Blues.
Here's the face-off.
About 4 minutes left in the first
and
period.
it's won by the Golden Knights.
Taves backhands it down. Shots are 5-4 so far tonight. Theodore with Belmar in pursuit. He'll pull up. Time perhaps for one final
16 seconds.
Flurry up the ice here for Vegas. Theodore backhands it in, glove down by Taves, and he'll send it all the way down. So remember the best chance for the Golden Knights.
Got 5 seconds left on the power play.
Their only shot on the power play.
And now they're at full strength.
Janmark busting down the wing, throws it on goal, and a save. Grubauer.
And it's a save
so
by Colorado.
Just about 7 minutes gone in the first. had the
All right, I do have to mute it for copywritten music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. What's going on, Elijah? Says go Avs. Dominic Pope says here, cheers. Here to you, Trox. I'm converting you to a Knights, LOL. It was a throwback weekend in NASCAR. That's what it was. Knights, can you score? No. Full strength. So out of the 15 people in the building, let me know who you guys are going for. Put hashtag Avs, hashtag VGK, and you know, I can know who you guys are going for and things like that. Elijah says hashtag Avs. Cam's car says VGA. Dominic Pope says VGK, baby. What's going on, Mr. Beck?
from Nashville, Carolina.
All right, here we go.
All Predators in that game. The Golden Knights and the Hurricanes tied atop.
Whoa, hold on. We got some copyright music. Race is on. Golden Knights have 80 points, tied with Carolina with 80. Panthers and Pittsburgh have 77 points. Avalanche and the Maple Leafs have 76 points.
If they can
all right, here we go. Here's the face-off.
That's in San Jose on Wednesday.
Won by the
Avalanche. They'll be home against the LA Kings Wednesday.
The Golden Knights with the steal.
Janmark into the offensive zone, trying to make his way down the slot.
Got it restolen by the Avalanche.
It was Carrier, now Colasar.
And here we go.
Avalanche net looking.
Golden Knights with the puck.
Back down low, tip off the outside of the net by Nick Waugh. Waugh filters it down to Colasar. Pass eluded Carrier. McNabb pinching in. And a chipping around the inboards. And now Colasar
got the Golden Knights. Now it's stolen by the Avalanche.
Starts it up ice.
Here they come.
Campaign for him, but he got stopped in his tracks by Shea
And
Theodore.
stolen by the Golden Knights.
Into an odd man rush. Theodore read it at the right time to attack and took it before it can develop.
McNabb flips it up ice. A bouncer towards Marchessault. And Ryan Graves will reset. Kadri banks it out. Pietrangelo the other way. And Burakovsky to regain possession.
And here comes the Avalanche.
5-game point streak. He lobs it in, but didn't gain the red line. So it's an icing on Colorado. He thought maybe he did.
I got icing called.
Face off back.
You got 12 minutes to play here in the first period.
Bednar, head coach of the Colorado Avalanche, has done a real nice job of building this team. His 5th season with the Avalanche.
What's going on? It's only Lambeau.
Getting them better defensively. I think that was an area he really targeted early on. They built the defensive side of the game, and then you see all the pieces through draft, through addition, just a real dangerous offensive group.
All right, here we go.
Off this draw, Haig with a wrist shot, got blocked away to the corner. And the puck loose, stolen to Haig, wrist shot, save Grubo, rebound, score!
Oh, scored by the Golden Knights. Okay.
1-0 Golden Knights.
It's 1-0.
Oh, great play. So good at anticipating where to go.
Golden Knights score first.
The corner, Stone just rolls out. Shot by Hagen. See Pietrangelo. He reads it. He starts creeping down the
what
right
a!
side, loses coverage.
If he would have caught that, if the Avalanche goalie would have caught that, he would have never got it off that rebound.
Gets that up
but it got it on the top shelf.
Alex Pietrangelo, 6th of the season. Said Riley Smith's been eating up, so is Pietrangelo now. 8 points in his last 9 games.
I believe it's Pietrangelo.
5 goals have all come in Vegas wins.
Linda Brennan says touchdown.
The considering a challenge. And they decide against it. Quick peek of the iPad, and they'll play on.
All right, here we go. 1-0.
Overtime winner in Minnesota last Wednesday. And now the first
Golden
goal of
Knights
the game tonight.
have the
And
puck.
Goal set up the wall. Cale McCarr steps
Oh,
on it.
stolen by
Keep it
the
alive.
Avalanche.
Gets the puck by Colasar.
Near the net.
Alex Tuck looking to dash deep.
Stolen. Got a breakaway.
Carrier with Tuck. Carrier to Tuck. And he missed it.
And he missed it on the breakaway.
Chance as they broke 2-on-0.
That was a 3-0 breakaway.
2-0.
What an opportunity as they broke up the ice. A lot of work right in front of the
Hagen
Colorado
Stolwer,
bench.
the assist on that
Nemeth will take it
goal.
out of there. And now
Here comes the Avalanche.
Backhands
Gets
it in
across
deep.
the blue line.
Carlson around the boards, and Smith tips it out.
There we go.
back to get it.
Avalanche
He'll play it back to
gives it to the
Grubauer,
goalie.
who covers it. He'll take
Gonna have a
face-off.
face-off now.
Well, we'll be able to take a look at what happened on this rush up the ice. Tuck carrying.
What's going on, Jennifer?
Derrn gets it back, and Tuck just too much, pushes it out the other side. He had a wide open net. Oh, real good speed up the ice. It is an unfortunate play.
I will be live tomorrow for some basketball.
Not going to miss that. At 18 on the year. Looking to add to it. A tough break on that play.
A wide open net.
I'll look through the 10 o'clock
through the
games
crease.
and probably do a 10 o'clock game.
Off this face-off, Taves will bank it up to the line. Petrangelo keeps it in. Here's Janmark. Off to Stevenson. The return pass.
Oh,
Didn't connect.
I was off on the
Stevenson
pass.
The Golden Knights
Here comes
lead
the Golden
league
Knight.
when scoring first. Petrangelo has the goal, and he'll wrist it wide. Now Stevenson. Taves plays it up ahead. Stone gets it back. And Burakovsky, I'll check it out. Rantham able to jam it out for Colorado.
Here
Petrangelo
comes.
winds it around. And now Matthias Janmark. Out to center ice at Shea Theodore. With Mark Stone on the rush. 2-on-4. Stone's wrist shot blocked, but it caroms out high. Here's Haig. Wrist shot, and he missed it.
And
Trying
it's
to go upstairs
high.
on the glove side of Grubauer. And
Colorado
Gabriel
now
got
with
to
the
Timmins.
puck.
And the Avalanche push to center as Timmins wires it around. Carrier. And now Theodore. Pierre-Edouard Bellemare digs it out. Timmins pinching in down
Avalanche
towards the
still
half
with the
wall.
puck.
Soderberg, Carl Soderberg back in the Colorado lineup, did not play in their last game on Saturday.
Got him at the boards,
Second tour
stolen.
of duty with the Avalanche, came back to Colorado.
It's going to
with a
be
deadline.
possibly
It's
an
been 4 years
icing
with
call.
The Avs earlier in his career.
Nope.
Timmins deep in his own end. He and Smith collide, both go down. And then Smith couldn't handle the pass from Marchessault, so Kadri will steer it out.
Here comes the Avalanche.
And Burakovsky
Come down
throws
the
it in.
ice.
Avalanche have gone over 5 minutes without landing a shot.
Now we got the Golden Knights.
And Nick Haig takes the high road to get it out of his end. This will be an icing.
Now we get an icing call.
Face off back in the Vegas zone. We mentioned it, Shane. Scoring first has meant a world of difference for Pete DeBoer and company this year. As you see, no
Hockey
one
isn't
has
a
won
thing
more
here
games
in
when scoring the
Missouri.
first goal on a night-to-night basis.
Yeah, 30 wins on the year as they go
Fly
32
your
and
butt out
2, and
here,
they
Linda,
are able to get
to
that
Vegas.
first goal of the game, hoping they can add to that tonight. Certainly the percentages are in their favor, but still lots of
All right,
hockey
here we
left to
go.
be played.
Shots are 8-1
And the
for
faceoff
Golden
is
Knights
won
over the
by
last 7
the
minutes. Marchessault
Golden Knights.
steaming in, cut off though by McDonald.
Got
Carlson in the
it
corner.
at the
Along with
boards.
Nemeth. Puck trickles out to
And
Burakovsky and the Avalanche.
now it's possessed
On
by
move,
the
3-on-3. Burakovsky
Avalanche.
drops it off. Kadri has it, centers it down low, and it's tipped wide.
Oh,
What a
shots
chance for Alex
wide.
Newhook. In his 4th NHL game, looking for his first goal. Stone down low to Petrangelo, who centered it. And it went
Oh,
wide
that
off
shot
the
was
net.
off.
How about that pass by Mark Stone?
Now it's repossessed by the
He
Avalanche.
slows the game down, and he's always able to create out of traffic.
Led to a great chance. Went off with a skate of Taves and wide of his own net. And now
Here come
Cale
the
McCarr.
Avalanche. They're setting it
Ahead
up.
now to Jonas Donskoy. Jose into the offensive zone. Petrangelo plays it away.
And
Carrier
now
has
stolen.
it. Fights his way to the red line. And now Valnichewski. How important, Shane, that first goal tonight for Vegas, considering the situation they're in with 15 skaters.
Well, allows you to play a different way. Still lots of hockey, but certainly you're not chasing it early.
At the point, Graves.
Comes
Out
Avalanche.
high. Joe's broken up by Carrier.
Stolen.
Pass to
Here comes the Golden Knights.
And now Carrier flips it in.
They're going to make a switch.
Timmins plays it off for Jost. And now the Avalanche come to center. Rantanen had a roll off his stick, and he got wiped out by McNabb.
Oh, we might have a tripping call.
That patented McNabb hit along the boards. And he caught Mikko Rantanen, who's back on his feet after McNabb dropped him. 7:30.
All right, do have to mute it for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. Hey, I appreciate that, Jennifer. Yeah, I'll be honest. I haven't watched hockey since Mike Babcock was the Detroit Red Wings. What do you call it? Head coach. Shout out to the MVP. Took me to the Joe Louis Arena before it closed down. Still got to make my way to Little Caesars Arena so I could go to a Wings game and a Pistons game. Have not been to Little Caesars Arena, but I have been to the Palace of Auburn Hills. I've been to Joe Louis Arena. Hold on, what's going on? Not too sure. Speaking of horse races, how about them steroids screwing up the results? Little Caesars and some wings sound perfect right now. Hey, appreciate that number change. You guys are amazing.
Traffic, hang on.
All right, here we go.
Make plays.
And Mark Stone with the
Here comes the Avalanche with
Petrangelo
the
goal
puck.
up to 61 points now on the year. He had 63 points
They're
in
setting it up.
65 games last season. Before the
There's some
pause,
traffic.
Robin Leonard will hold for the face-off. So
All right, we got another
conversely,
face-off.
Shane, if you're on that Colorado bench, and look, you come out, warm up, you see what the other team's doing. Something doesn't add up. What's that conversation?
Hey, I appreciate that. Cam's
before
Cars.
the game and now, presently, 15 skaters on the other side.
That'd be my, I think, my 13th or 14th time hitting 13K, so I definitely appreciate that. Now we're on to the road for 14K.
The Golden Knights have done a real good job, and part of that, some guys are
All right,
getting
here we
more
go.
opportunity and
Here
excited
comes the
about it.
Avalanche.
Wow.
Rantanen's wrist shot tipped down. Leonard made the save. And Robin Leonard's pretty candid.
And the
after
Golden
his
Knights got possession
last
now.
Game, the win earlier in the week against the Blues. Stone had it knocked away.
And it's
He's really
stolen
kinda
by the
snapped out of
Avalanche.
a bit of a rut that he's in right now. He's
Crossing
over the last couple of games,
center
let
ice.
some go in that he
Now
would
into the
usually
blue
handle,
line.
And then he's made big saves at big times. I think about the third period and the overtime against St. Louis.
Now it's
the other
Golden
night.
Knights. Nope,
Timmins
now it's
wristing it
the
in behind the
Avalanche
net.
have the puck.
And now McKinnon works his way out to the line. Nemeth across for Timmins. And back to Patrick Nemeth with a wrist shot. Blocker save by
Shot,
Leonard.
no good.
Robin Leonard with the Golden Knights at T-Mobile Arena all time. 10-0-2.
Here comes the switch by
Get a
both
penalty here, though.
sides. There's a penalty
See.
coming.
Grubauer was headed to the bench.
Looks like it might be
Rantanen's gonna
another
go to the penalty box.
power play.
Petrangelo.
87 minor penalty roughing. Colorado number 96 minor penalty for roughing.
So
All right, got a minor penalty
both
for
players will
roughing.
head to the penalty box. Alex Petrangelo, Mikko Rantanen, each 2 minutes for roughing. It'll open up the ice for a little 4-on-4. And there you see the words in front. Petrangelo with the
So we
first
got,
puck. Rantanen went back. Right in
Rutin
front
and
of the Vegas bench.
Petrangelo, who did score the
And face off here
goal.
right on the center ice dot.
Both got 2 minutes for roughing.
Since the goal from Pietrangelo. Here's Haig in his own line. So 4-on-4 right now, and Alex Tuck pick his way through.
Here we go.
Along with Nick Waugh in front, little give and go. Tuck to the net, and a save made.
And a save.
Alex Tuck with all that speed was on the loose, breaking down the left wing.
Graves and Haig, a quick discussion, but a great play with speed. A little chip to space. Good
So got a
support by
stoppage
Tuck.
from the shot on the goal.
And you see the Golden Knights. Haig smart, just skates away from Graves. Right? That's what Vegas needs to do here. The Avalanche are going to try and goad them in. You just got to skate away from it. And that's what Nick Haig does.
I got another roughing.
And it came right after that Alex Tuck chance.
That's Graves.
There's the little bank pass by Nick Waugh. Good support by Tuck down the wall. The chance in front. And there's Nick Waugh goes to the front.
Ryan Graves now in for 2 minutes for roughing.
Grubauer. This is where the penalty came. Graves afterwards. Little shove to the face, not much. Well, maybe they're going to try and set precedent early in this game.
All right, looks like it's going to be 3-on-4.
So 4-on-3 power play for the Golden
Knights. I'm sorry, 4-on-3.
Period.
Yeah, the Golden Knights have 2 4-on-3 goals this year. Both were in
All right,
overtime.
here we go.
Riley Smith and Jonathan Marchessault to win the game. Power play here in a 4-on-3 variety.
Got the Golden Knights with the
Vegas looking
puck.
to go up by 2. Carlson swings out high. Now here's Theodore with a one-timer, and that's blocked. Oh, that's Stone.
Blocked by Avalanche.
Carlson.
Here we go.
Round for Marchessault, where Stone camped out down low. Marchessault holding. At the feet of the Stone, gloves it down. Grubauer going to
And
stick
it's blocked again.
Marchessault again. Now here's Theodore, one-timer, blocked. That time by Comfer.
Another block.
Marchessault rolls into the middle. His shot missed the net short side. Theodore keeps it in. And now Marchessault off to Carlson, a drive.
And what? Oh, he missed it.
Stone. Theodore lets it rip, and that got blocked wide by Belmar.
Got a lot of block shots
Belmar,
there.
Comfer, and Nemeth, the trio out there for Colorado. Theodore with a wrist shot. Blocker save. Grubauer. Comfer couldn't clear it. Marchessault holding it again. Now Theodore lets it rip, and that's blocked away by Comfer.
All right, here we
Theodore
go.
looking for his first power play goal of the season. Marchessault. Theodore's got that stick cocked and ready. He'll move it down to Stone. Back to Marchessault again. Wrist shot missed. Theodore. He'll wrist it towards an attempt by Stone. Set Grubauer, and he'll
And a
cover it.
save.
Well, the
Got
Avalanche
22
paying the price.
seconds
They blocked
left
7
on the
shots already
4-on-3.
tonight, and a lot of them on this kill.
Oh, Belmar and Comfer doing a real good job.
Colorado
2 forwards,
did
1
save
team.
it.
And really getting into the shot
Got the play
lanes.
stop.
There's a big one by Belmar as Theodore lets the one-timer go. And that stung him, and then this time was Comfer out high. And the last chance, little play to the front of the net, rebound, and Mark Stone trying to go 5-0. That just caught the bottom of the left pad of Grubauer.
Well, Shea Theodore will stay, but it's Stevenson, Tuck, and Smith out there up front right now for Vegas.
Got 16 seconds left.
15 seconds on the 4-on-3. Theodore holding out high. Stevenson down low to Tuck, trying to go backhand to forehand, but a good play defensively by Nemeth. Tuck keeps it alive. Stevenson reaches in to play it. Tuck had a stick knocked out of his hands. And then Tuck knocks down Taves in a penalty here. We have a bit of a frustration penalty for Tuck.
Looks like it's going to be on the Golden Knights with a penalty.
The remaining 11 seconds of what was a 5-on-4 power play.
Vegas, number 89, minor penalty, cross-checking.
That's 2-minute penalty for cross-checking.
So 11 seconds, and then the Avs will get their first power play of the game. And there's the push on Taves by Alex Tuck. A little frustrated from earlier.
All right, so we got
Well, a bit of a
2 minutes on
special
Alex
teams
Tuck.
back and forth.
Cross-checking.
There's the guy.
And 11 seconds on a 4-on-4.
And Nathan McKinnon has not gone.
And here we
more
go.
than 2
Here comes
games
the
in a row.
face-off.
Point this year. He's only gone 2 straight once all season long. Good stick by Riley Smith to tip that puck to center. So the Avalanche about to go on their first power play of the night. Golden Knights penalty kill brought to you by Audi Henderson. The
Here
VGK,
comes
the number
the
1
Avalanche.
penalty kill team in the NHL.
Now the
Nathan
Avalanche
McKinnon
is on a
the
power
move.
play.
Mikko Rantanen down the wall. Rantanen and Landeskog lead Colorado with 9 power play goals. McKinnon has 7. He has 8. He'll move it around for Donskoy now. And now here is Makar.
Here come the Avalanche.
And McKinnon out top. Ran into Stevenson, got the shot away. McNabb blocks it and Smith flips it out. Yeah, so you've got a combined, that trio of 26 power play goals between Landeskog, Rantanen, and McKinnon, all on this unit. And the Colorado captain gave Landeskog into the offensive zone. Good work by Stone.
Stolen.
Away from Rantanen and feather it down the ice.
Well, starts with McNabb.
1 minute left on the power play for the Colorado Avalanche. That is their first power play of this game.
Golden Knights got a short and a goal from Chandler Stevenson Saturday. Up ice comes Burakovsky, but he lost it, and McNabb off the glass and all the way down.
Defensive stick, so important, especially on the rush, trying to break up that play.
Avalanche will start it out. They have more points from their defense core than any team in the league. The Golden Knights have the most goals from their D. Taves will play it around, but went on with the stick of Tyson Jost. Now Kadri dishing it off. Lost it. Haig lost his balance. Nichushkin a wrist shot.
The shot no good.
Rebound to Jost. He'll keep it in. A real good chance for Val Nichushkin. Now on high, Burakovsky.
The Avalanche shot no good.
Nichushkin in behind the net. Little saucer pass to Kadri. Wouldn't land for him. And the puck back to the Colorado end.
Real good job by
and now it's full strength.
Big block by Janmark right near the end of it.
And the only Colorado shot on the power play, the bid from Val Nichushkin. Belmar into the Vegas zone. He'll throw it wide.
Shot no good.
5 now. With 2:15 to go in the opening period. Alex Pietrangelo, the only goal so far. McDonald
keep it in.
with a wrist shot, blocked away by McNabb.
Now it's stolen.
Carlson banks it around. Shea Theodore with a little bit of time. Lead pass on the money to Smith. Shifting his way through center. Smith into the offensive end, made his way to the net.
And a save.
I can see Riley Smith more and more confidence in his game.
Wow, it's so key for a player, for a team. And there's a great example. There's the confidence he has. What a move.
Here comes Keegan Colasar racing in alone on the rush. Wrist shot, and Grubauer got a piece of that, and so did the outside of the net.
No good.
Rantanen trying to shield the puck from Carrier. Carrier
Golden
off
Knights got it.
He'll throw it in around the dasher. Colasar to the corner. Drives it back around the other way for Haig. He'll send it towards the net. Kicks off the inboards to Rantanen. And Rantanen jams it off the glass. Battle for it right near the blue line.
Along the boards.
Landeskog plays it out. Rantanen up ice for Colorado.
Across the blue line.
30 goals. If he gets a 31, it would tie his career high from a couple of years back. Timmins
flipped out.
Retreating into his own end. He gets some shoving in front of the Vegas bench between Carrier and Taves.
Got some line shift.
Brought to you by Credit One Bank. And here is Matthias Janmark stick handling his way through, but he's stripped to the puck.
Got it. So, nope.
Theodore into the
regains possession.
Into the corner with Taves. Come on, Taves, the ice time leader for Colorado this year. And now Graves looking to move it out, and he does. Clock winding down.
Now they're going to reset it
in the first. Theodore with a high cross-ice flip. Glove down in the neutral zone by Newhook. Alex Newhook.
The Avalanche has possession.
In 2019, they took Bo Byram at number 4. Newhook went at
poked
16.
loose.
Here's Stone into the corner. Now Burakovsky gets it back, and he'll chip it up ahead. Newhook broken up by Marchessault, who was back covering up. And then he turns it over to Burakovsky. Headshot on the save.
Shot no good.
Oh, great chance late for Burakovsky.
Colorado can't get it.
Chances early and late in the period, and that's it. Almost a
and that is the end of one.
Leonard bailed him out.
A real strong first period from the Golden Knights. Pietrangelo able to give them the 1-0 lead. Some big saves by Leonard. A big one on the power play of the Avs late as Vegas up 1 after 20 minutes of play.
Shots 14-9 for Vegas. Most shots in a first period the Golden Knights have had against the Avs this year. Coming up on the Toyota Intermission Report, Stormy visits with the goal scorer, Alex Pietrangelo. We'll have highlights and stats and also some news and notes. Other action around the NHL tonight. Some other playoff series that are now.
All right. Do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. We are at the end of one. Sports Player 2.0 Daniel says good period. Absolutely. It is 1-0. Vegas Golden Knights with the 1-0 lead. Trox, you got 20 minutes before game resumes. Okay, so we might take a break then. We might take kind of like how we do for halftime. So then let me go and make sure little one's tucked in well and all that. Let me put the scoreboard in. Whoops. All right, and then I will pin this comment. Big hugs for her, Trox. Hey, I appreciate that, Dominic. But, yeah, I mean, if it's going to be 20 minutes, I will be back. And I will be in the chat. So we'll be able to chat it up and things like that. Hey, Trox, how you kept up with the NFL draft. Are you happy with the players the Steelers picked? I am. I still think that we needed to accumulate a little bit more offensive line help. And, with that, I mean, instead of getting Najee Harris, I would have got like maybe a Trey Sermon or maybe a, somebody else, a Chuba Hubbard or somebody like that. And went and solidified my offensive line. If you don't have an offensive line, I don't care if you even have Barry Sanders or Emmitt Smith or, O.J. Simpson or, I'm trying to think from the Cleveland Browns, Jim Brown. I don't care if you have any of those guys. Like, if you don't have an offensive line, it's curtains. What's going on the Warpath? What's going on, Noble Sports Entertainment? Says, Trox, we need some Capitals coverage. Hey, man. Hey, my team got Chuba Hubbard. Says, Meme DeLorean. Hey, Chuba Hubbard is going to be a very good player. Especially if he has an offensive line to run behind. But I am going to take a quick halftime break. Or, I'm sorry, end of period break. Hey, this is the first...
This is LP. This the LP. This the LP.
right, all right. What is going on? We are still, whoops, hold on. Got to move the green screen. There we go. But what's going on, everybody? So we are still at the end of one. It is 1-0 on Petrangelo, I think his name is, scored first for the Vegas Golden Knights. Trox, thumbs up. I'll be using the code not too long from now to get one or the other. Hey, I appreciate that, Kenneth. Yeah, if you guys need that code, it is in the NFL draft round day 3. It is in my description. Hey, Steve M, absolutely. Go Wings. You know, I had to bust out my my customized one. You know, I had to bust out the customized. What's going on, Damien? As I'm like all over the place right now. Hey, Trox, since you a part-time Steeler fan, you must have a big soft spot for the Penguins. It's more of a love-hate relationship. It's a love-hate relationship. You know, we still my Detroit Red Wings still need to kick their butt in the Stanley Cup for the little revenge that they got the last victory over us in the last time we were in the Stanley Cup Finals. So it's a love-hate relationship. Oh man, digging in the trenches, absolutely. I really got into hockey when it was Patrick Waugh as the goalie and Mike Vernon as the Red Wings goalie. That Patrick Waugh versus Mike Vernon fight, it sold me on hockey. I was just like, I love this sport. Those were some classics. Those definitely were some classics. Meme DeLorean says, yeah, go Blackhawks. But digging in the trenches, are you a Broncos fan? If so, how do you feel about Tim Tebow getting signed by the Jacksonville Jaguars, not as a quarterback, but as a tight end? The last couple of times my team made the finals, they all ended in W's. Yeah, Steve M, it was weird that that it ended. Meme DeLorean says, boo, bad bricks. Digging in the trenches says, Dolphins. Okay. Oh, meant bad Broncos. I hate autocorrect. Hey, I hate autocorrect too. And if you have an iPhone, they even try to make you say things that you didn't even want to say. It's like, what in the world? I think it's all the locker room with Tebow. I think it's all for the locker room with Tebow. Okay. All right, we got the second period. Here we go.
Second period team in the NHL this
Take
year.
off that.
Golden Knights with a 1-0 lead. And Jay Theodore.
All right, here we go.
Janmark, Stevenson, and Stone for the Golden Knights with Theodore and Petrangelo. Out against McKinnon along with Landeskog and Rantanen. And Taves with McCarr.
Golden Knights, now the Avalanche have the puck.
And now Devon Taves back to get it around for Cale McCarr. Tripped to the puck by Mark Stone.
Stolen.
From Stevenson.
Shot.
Blocker save Grubauer.
And it's no good.
And the puck jumps the glass. Terrific work again by Mark Stone to set up a pretty good chance.
His ability to read plays, to strip pucks from the defensive part of it, and then make a play out of it. McCarr trying to throw that.
I think it's pointless.
Stone
Urban just wanted to coach Tebow in Florida for old time's sake.
Stevenson, who finds a little open area to let the one-timer go.
I mean, real talk, I hope he makes the team. You know,
his ability to read the play, anticipates where
hopefully
the
his
puck's going,
baseball career can translate into
Carlson line on the
being
ice
a
now
tight
for Vegas.
end.
Marchessault out high with a wrist shot, save Grubauer.
And we got another save.
Each of these teams have talked about the importance
by
of home ice.
Grubauer.
Both have been excellent at home this year, almost identical records. The Golden Knights 21-4-2, Colorado 24-2. They have a couple of home games left against the
Hey,
LA
you're
Kings.
welcome digging in the trenches.
The Golden Knights trying to
Yeah, we'll be live for MLB, or I'm sorry, for
the entire Stanley Cup playoffs.
the
They can do it with
NHL
a win
and
tonight.
the
I mean,
NBA
the number
playoffs.
one
So
overall team in the regular season.
if you like
Raise
it,
across
you know,
now to
definitely hit that
Timmins.
subscribe button and that notification bell.
And Burakovsky tips it in. Leonard digging in behind the net. Burakovsky gets it
If
back.
you want sports videos,
bumped
not
down by
live
McNabb.
streams, go to Troxel Sports Videos.
And now Zach Whitecloud.
All right, here comes the Golden Knights.
Touch pass to Carlson with Marchessault coming, but Carlson pumped off the play by Graves. He'll put it up the glass. Kadri tips it up ahead for Comfer. Now to Kadri again with Burakovsky on the rush as well.
Here we go.
Burakovsky trying to move it
Avalanche.
out
Nope.
high.
Now it's stolen by the
Whitecloud
Golden
gets it back.
Knights.
And now Carrier with a lead pass out of the reach of Waugh. And the Golden Knights will reload. Carrier through center. Driving wide and then pulls up in the corner. These are the tuck and a wrist shot. Thrown on
and
net
it's
where Grubauer
saved
flashed the leather.
by
And he'll
Grubauer.
hold it for the face-off. Pete DeBoer's team playing the final regular season home game tonight.
Hey,
With a win,
appreciate that
Pittsburgh's
digging in
done.
the trenches.
Penguins
Says hit that
win,
like button.
that, East Division this year, so the Golden Knights
Definitely helps the YouTube algorithm, hitting that thumbs up.
At least with Colorado, a couple of games upcoming.
Oh, and you see those teams that really speaks to the importance of playing well on home
I got a
ice,
face
and
off.
Also, why those teams want to grab home ice advantage.
The Golden Knights with that.
And it's won by the Avalanche.
They now outscored opponents 30-14.
Here we go. Avalanche
Nemeth plays it down the wall.
Gets it
Nichushkin
past the blue
darting in,
line.
watched closely by Pietrangelo.
behind
He'll swing it around the
the
boards.
Golden Knights goalie.
Board in the corner. And Nick Hay gets it back. Flips it high into the Colorado end. That little backspin on it. Patrick Nemeth back to get it. Back with the abs again for him as well, coming over from Detroit at the trade deadline. He'll move it to Nichushkin. Avalanche
Here
to
we
center.
go.
Nichushkin throws it into the corner. Leonard jumping out to play it. Here's Donskoy. Puck loose behind the net. Nichushkin, a little short feed to Jost, tipped away. And Janmark able
And
to funnel
stolen.
it out to
Here
center.
comes the Avalanche. He's going to set it up.
Now Gabe Landeskog in his 9th year as the Avalanche captain. At center ice, he'll backhand it in. Leonard puts it up the boards. And now Mark Stone flips it back to Avalanche territory. And Cale Makar, the only defenseman in the league this year to average a point a game. And he'll start it back the other way to Landeskog. Into the Vegas end.
All right, here we go.
Driving wide and then slams the brakes on against Theodore.
Avalanche.
Taves keeps it in
with
right
the
on
puck.
the line. Braden McNabb gets it back. And the puck
Pass.
deflects high in the air.
Bad
to
pass
neutral
there.
ice. McKinnon charging
Now
back for Colorado.
stolen.
Gonna move it off into the middle, but McNabb blocked it. Janmark has it.
Go,
The Golden
another
Knights in
steal.
transition. Janmark and Stevenson, a wrist shot and a routine glove save as Grubauer. takes care
Grubauer
of
with
it.
the save.
He'll hold for the whistle.
gonna
And
stop
now a
it.
word from Knockby Injury Law.
Do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio.
Oh, just putting pucks
All right,
on the
here
net,
we
getting
go.
faceoffs
We are
deep in the
back.
Colorado end, and
We have
Alex Pietrangelo
16:46
talked to
left
Stormy
in the second
after that first
period.
Talked about them managing the puck, how important, or even maybe a little more emphasis in this
Here comes
game
the face-off.
on making the right plays in certain areas.
And off this
And it's
draw, Belmar
Colorado.
will lead the Avalanche to center.
Got
and throw
a
it into the
fast
far
break.
corner. Comfort trying to chip it down further on Haig. Carlson and Belmar in deep. Soderberg and Haig now. Puck squirts loose towards Riley Smith. Haig jams it up the glass to neutral ice. Marchessault and Carlson are looking to break. Timmins comes over to close on Marchessault quickly.
And
Smith kept it in right on the line.
hold on.
And now
Colorado
Timmons
now
behind
with
his
the
own net.
puck.
Larson
Oh,
still took it away
steal.
from him, looking to center it. Carlson couldn't pick it out of the air. And the
Here
Avalanche.
comes the
And Carl
Avalanche.
Soderberg wristing it into the open corner. Now Comper shovels it around for Soderberg. And right back around the other way it goes, but Comper was heading off for a change. Smith tips it out. Nemeth hustling back. And Andre Burakovsky on the move for Colorado. With help
Here comes
coming.
the
Here's
fast
Cadman.
break.
Nice shot, and Leonard with a save.
And a
steals it out of play.
save by the Golden Knights.
A bit of an odd man rush for Colorado.
I
First
think
shot
his
of the
name is
period for them was a good one.
Kaderi.
Oh, Nick Hague, a little bit of a rough change by him. The puck's in front of the bench. Hague's going to go the defenseman, and then that leads to the odd man rush the other way as Godfrey gets it. Kadri with a shot and a nice save by Robin Lehner. A blocker save as he moves to his right.
What a save by the Golden Knights. Here comes the face-off.
Kadri, a good opportunity in the first period as well.
Comes a shot, no
McDonald
good.
rips it up over the net. Kadri shoved on the play by Golisar, got shoved down. And
offside.
Colorado will stop play. So 4.5 minutes gone here in the second. Some brief.
Refs trying to break
here.
it up.
Oh, as Golisar had a big hit along the wall.
We talked about Shane. Of course, the Golden Knights have 5 players out. Avalanche dealing with their own issues as well, including
Holy
Devin
smokes.
Dubnyk, COVID-19.
Got 3 people
protocol.
on
Brandon
injured
Saad,
reserve,
for them up front. Sam
one
Girard
in
and Cole Byram on the
COVID
back
protocol,
end. So
one undisclosed
both of these
injury,
teams hoping
upper
sooner
or
or
lower
later
body
get healthy here
injury,
down the
and
stretch of the
a
regular season
head
and into
injury
the
for the
playoffs.
Colorado Avalanche.
One of the things all coaches hope for, but you know, does your team ever truly get healthy? You just got Nathan McKinnon back from 2 games. He actually went down in that first period, back down.
All right,
to
here
the
comes the
Colorado
face-off
rim.
following that
Ended up
offsides.
returning, but I don't know if there's ever really a truly healthy team when you're heading into playoffs.
Especially this condensed season, all these games jammed in. It all hit the Golden Knights here just kind of at once recently inside the final
All
10
right.
games. Could not get
Got it by the
long-term
Avalanche.
injured
Here
reserve
comes
relief.
Colorado.
Cap. They have relief from Ryan Reeves.
Golden
He's
Knights
injured.
now
He's
with
been
the
on a
puck.
while now. The other 4.
Loses the
including Krebs
handle.
and Martinez from Saturday night. No relief there. No relief with Nosek or Pacioretty either.
Avalanche has come to
Henceforth,
play this
15 skaters
period,
tonight.
playing a
Here's Nemeth.
little bit more with a
And
little
he'll play
sense of
across now for
urgency.
McDonald. Nearly 5 minutes gone in the second. Dave Gosher, Shane Natty, Stormy Bonantoni with you from T-Mobile Arena in Vegas.
Here comes the Golden
Final home
Knights.
game of the regular year for the VGK. Here's Whitecloud right down the middle, a wrist shot in a
And
blocker
it's
save by
saved.
Grubauer. Now Zach Whitecloud looking for his first goal in
Comes
40
that
games. Had a great
Avalanche.
chance. Now Stevenson will bank it around for Whitecloud.
Now here comes the
And
Golden
Whitecloud
Knights.
flipping it high to center. Glove down by Landeskog. Taves lost it. Stevenson picks it up. Now Stone. They'll roll it in a little further.
Smart play. There's an example we were talking about a little earlier. If they don't have a play, don't try and force it. Put an area, get a change.
Nathan
Here come
McKinnon
the
on the move through
Avalanche.
center. Ranton and McKinnon on the give and go. That got tipped away.
And it's now stolen.
Marchessault's pass
Oh,
picked off.
Reese steals it.
And offside of the Avalanche. McKinnon was
And
trying to get
another
himself back the other way, but
offsides.
couldn't do it. And an offside on Colorado.
Well, the only goal of the game coming from a defenseman of the Golden Knights, and Alex Pietrangelo, another one with a good chance.
Looking for the third.
Great play
Trox.
by Braden McNabb on the
It'd be
wall.
very
Little
hype.
between the legs, backhand on the breakout, and then Whitecloud joins the rush. And he tries to go blocker's side. And Grubauer steers that one aside, but good job by Whitecloud jumping into the play. Good shot on goal, but a better save by Grubauer.
All right, now the
Connor
Avalanche
Timmins.
have the puck.
Winds it in.
Gets it off the,
Pietrangelo backs
off
it
the
around his
boards.
own net. Smith jams it up the wall for Carlson.
Here
Little
comes.
backhand to center ice. Pietrangelo looking to break with
Here he
Marchessault.
goes.
Pietrangelo
Here
with
comes
a shot. Save
2-on-2.
Grubauer.
No
And
good.
now Carlson a drive on and a save made again. Alex Pietrangelo looking for his second of the night. And now deep in his own end is Ryan Graves.
All right, here comes Avalanche.
He's
They have
having
the
controls his team in the middle of a change.
puck.
Well, Vegas certainly has had the
Graves
better
with
of the
the
chances here in the
puck.
second period.
And the shots are 7-1 for Vegas here in the second. And an icing on Colorado.
Got some icing.
Pietrangelo's ability to jump up into the play, wins the puck battle in the neutral zone, a little quick 2-on-1, and trying to go upstairs in the right shoulder of Grubauer.
Trangelo was trying to get his second goal of this game.
Another player that's taking some time, but really starting to turn it up at the right time of the year.
All right, here we go. Here comes the face-off.
The only goal of this game so
and
far.
It is won by Colorado.
A little feed towards Kadri. Burakovsky with him
They
on the
come.
rush as well, but offside.
And another offside. Jeez
13:26
Louise.
to go in the middle period. And the Fortress.
Sometimes you just got to play smarter. All right, they are going to copyright music and commercials, so as soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. How do you get offsides in hockey? It's when the puck goes before your team is there. Like, you have to have at least another player go up before the puck crosses the line. And that'll avoid the offsides. Brandon's Big Stream says, come on, TCOP, also known as Take Care of the Puck. Keith, Toes, and Kane need 2 more before the trio ends for good. Oh, absolutely, Brandon's Big Stream. Oh, I said it backwards. My apologies. Hey, Trox, I remember back in 2012 where they just passes the puck back and forth behind the blue line. Yeah, it is a different game since the 90s that I grew up and loved.
With 40 or more points and a rating of +10 or better.
Okay, we got some more copyrighted music. Cale Makar has 43 points. And Shea Theodore has 42 points.
Stormy, thank you.
All right, here we go. Golden Knights won the face-off.
Over 2 years ago now, Cale Makar burst on the scene. Of course, made a Stanley Cup playoff debut, NHL debut in the playoffs. First defenseman to ever score his first goal in a Stanley Cup
and
playoff
they're
game.
battling at the boards.
Here is Newhook. Alex Newhook kind of followed the Peyton Krebs model this year.
Here come
Played
the
for his
Avalanche.
fourth different team. Played for Canada with Krebs in the World Junior Tournament. Here's Burakovsky with a wrist shot. Score!
Oh, and a score by the
down the
Avalanche.
Beats Robin Leonard for the 100th goal of his career to tie the game.
And it's tied at
Golden Knights get down
1.
a little bit deep and speed underneath. This is what the Avalanche have the ability to do. Quick strike.
Hey, appreciate
Nothing
that,
play off the wall.
Joshua.
Burakovsky sends up, gets a nice return feed from Kadri. And then a quick shot, both McNabb
And the
and
Avalanche
Whitecott a little
tie
too
this
deep.
game up.
And that shot beats Leonard glove side. And Burakovsky's 18th of the year, ties
Burakovsky
the
with
game at
the
1.
goal.
Andre Burakovsky at 7:04, running his point streak to 6 in a row. And as we said, he hits
comes
the
a
century
face-off
mark in
center
goals for
ice.
his career. Had a chance
Won
early
by
and a
the
chance
Golden
late in
Knights.
the opening period, and buries that opportunity on just the second shot of this frame for Colorado.
And Colorado has
Gaines to
the
move it up ahead.
puck.
Al McKinnon for Landeskog. Petrangelo back to get it. Takes a bump from Landeskog. Theodore in the neighborhood too. Battle for it behind the net.
Got a
Petrangelo
battle.
wins the battle and starts his team
Here
the other
comes
way.
the Golden Knights.
With a high flip up ice. Janmark racing after it with Makar, and a wrist shot deflected out
And
of
the
play.
wrist shot no good.
As Janmark
Got
had the opportunity.
12:22
Oh, it's a real smart
left
play by
in the
Petrangelo. You don't
second
have that
period.
direct pass, just put it in an area. You can see your guy on the far side of the ice. A little foot race. Janmark able to get to it, but fortunately he's up. It's a real good skating defenseman, and Makar is
McKinnon
able to
needs
get
a
back
shot
and
on
stick in
goal.
the shot lane.
Yeah, McKinnon is
Offense
back
is
from
going
his
to draw for the
injury
Golden
today.
Knights. Carlson will take it against Jost.
All right, here comes the
Carlson wins it.
face-off.
Marchessault, a wrist shot.
And a wrist shot no
Grubauer
good
didn't
by
see
the
that. He
Golden
was
Knights.
screened.
Another
Now
shot
Whiteclough
no
flipping it towards
good.
the net.
Flips up in the air.
Carlson along the wall. Marchessault trying to knife his way free.
Got to battle at the
Carlson
boards.
backhands it in the middle, and Donskoy will take it
And
back
now
to
the Avalanche have possession.
Out into Chuskin. On a break by White Cloud, who stays with him. They both pull up. Out high, a wrist shot from McDonald. Deflected
Wrist shot no
wide.
good
Sure
by
Leonard
the
saw that through
Avalanche.
some traffic.
Another fight at the
And
boards.
just trickled wide of him.
Got it by
Joe's trying to pivot away from
Avalanche. There's a broken
Carlson
stick on the
boards. Nemeth
ice.
pitching in to keep it in for the Avalanche. Nick Hague without a stick. Going to try to kick it up the wall. And cut off by Comfer. Battle in the corner. And up the boards. It's held in by McDonald and across for Nemeth. He'll steer it in a little further. Puck loose for Carlson on the wall. He'll fire it out.
Here we
At
go.
the very least, that'll give Hague a chance to get a stick.
Might be
Icing on Vegas.
icing, and it is.
Well, it's exactly what you need to do. Allow your defenseman to get a brand new stick. It was shattered in pieces behind the net. Shot in front, deflected. Goes straight in front. Goes drops that down. Leonard didn't even see it. You can see the reaction, but that was well wide of the net.
All right, here comes the face-off.
Off this draw, the
And it's
Avalanche
won
get
by
big
the
line out there.
Avalanche.
McKinnon along with the
Here
red
comes
team,
Colorado.
after the icing.
At the blue
Tees
line.
on the line, shoveling it down to McKinnon. He'll roll back out top. Pass picked off
And
by Marchessault.
stolen.
He'll softly send it out. Golden Knights try to get a bit of a change here. McKinnon squeezed off by Marchessault. Landeskog rips it in deep. But I believe an offside.
And we got a whistle.
Colorado will stop play. Locked up at 1 in the second. The Avalanche have tied it here in the middle frame, and Jared Bednar's team, as you see, the best second period team in the NHL this year.
Well, plus 35 goal differential. Also, that bigger shot differential.
877 goal now.
Only got a pair here. That's all it needed.
Shout out to Joshua.
Theodore in his own end. Now backhanded out, goes high
Got
in
a
the air.
backhand, no good.
Cross ice for McNabb.
Here comes
bank
the
it off
Golden
the boards.
Knights.
Tuck bearing down on McCarr. Now Carrier sends it down a little further. Tuck curls to the corner. Stays with the body. And separated the puck from Tuck. Theodore pinching in on Rantanen. Waugh in the
Got
vicinity
a
as
battle.
well. And the puck back to
Now
Ray
the Golden
McNabb.
Knights.
Now here's Shea Theodore. And a 1-1 game in the second. Alex Pietrangelo the goal for Vegas in the first. And then Andre Burakovsky tying it up for Colorado.
And now
Gar
Colorado
inside
has
his own
a
end.
possession of the puck.
They'll throw it up the wall. There's JT Comper posting up. He backhands it in. Leonard out to play it. Puck kicks it in the middle of the ice for Chandler Stevenson. He'll throw it down
Here
the wall.
come the
into
Golden
direct rally.
Knights.
Tuck charging in. Wrist shot blocked by Timmins.
First shot
And
no
Janmark
good.
banks it down a little further for Stevenson. And a fight through Timmins. Hague out of the blue line. A long wrist shot to the open side. And now Soderberg tips it out for Colorado. Stone gets it back.
And here
3 on
comes
3 they come. Stone and a
Stone.
one-handed back towards the end mark. Timmins broke it up. And now Belmar, Pietrangelo providing a little heat, takes it away.
Trangelo
Stevenson swings
fighting
into play.
for it.
He'll filter it down to Stone.
Braves with the
On a
hit.
shake loose. Puck back up the boards. And cleared out of the zone by Comper.
Here come the
Big
Golden
Hague back to get
Knights.
it with some time and space. Lead pass on the money to Chandler Stevenson.
Got 9 minutes and
Throws
10
it in the middle
seconds
towards
left.
Marchessault, but Nemeth got a stick on it. Stone takes it back on a feed Marchessault, but it got deflected
bad pass.
behind him.
Here come the Avalanche.
And Nazem Kadri rips it in
Shoots
wide.
it,
Robin
no
Leonard.
good.
Inside 9 minutes to go in the second. Kadri going to make his way down a little further on White Cloud. Ran in the Smith. Now Jacob McDonald shot deflected to the corner. And William Karlsson clears. Up ice, Smith trying
And
to
a
get
race
there on
is
Grubauer,
going.
But Grubauer poked it away.
And the
Puck just kept
Avalanche
drifting away from Smith.
fighting.
Like a slow.
Got the
it
puck.
wasn't there quickly. Grubauer kind
Off
of
the
waited
boards.
just to the last second.
Now the Golden
Knights have
Knights.
gone over 5 minutes. Without a
okay.
shot
Now
on
here
goal.
comes the Avalanche.
Shea Theodore with it on
Passes
his
it
stick.
to the Golden Knights. A
Looks it high
steal.
down ice.
Comes a foot
Colasar
race.
racing in, drops it off for Carrier, trying to spin his way loose. Feeds it down to Colasar behind the net. They're going to shake free from Nemeth. Carrier swings in to pick it up, fights his way in deep. Now he'll chip it back around again. Alex Tuck pulls it off the end boards. Theodore on top. Pressured by Rantanen and pressured it right out of the zone. And Rantanen lost it in the neutral zone.
All right, here we go. Golden Knights. Shot no good.
Out in front, Theodore drive, and he fanned on it. And Theodore keeps it in.
Well, real good shift from that line. Carey, Kolesar, Tuck using
the
the
Avalanche have possession. Oh, a hard hit along the boards.
Here with the steal is Janmark walking in front. His shot blocked. Went off the skate of Nemeth and trickled right to Grubauer, who put a glove on it.
Janmark could not get it.
7.5 to go.
Saved by. That was a save by Gaubard. Hopefully I said his name correctly. I'm horrible with these hockey players' names. It's almost like some of these Detroit Lions draft picks. You need a transcript just to figure out how to pronounce these guys' names. We are on some commercial breaks, so as soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. What's going on, Kelly? Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce his name, too. I call him Levi O. It's like Levi Onzarwicki or something like that. And again, says Noble Sports. How long are these games usually? I think about 3 hours. Because right now we're on, hold on, how long have we been on? Let me see. We've been on for about an hour, and it's about halfway through the second period. Missed 15 games, Ryan Reeves. Max missed 5 games. Nosek missed 8 games. Alec Martinez and someone else got injured on Saturday. Here comes the face-off.
Hopefully that's not a long-term thing.
And the face-off is underway, and here we go. Avalanche with the puck.
To 17, they could replace Krebs and Martinez body-wise anyway. Coming up Wednesday in San Jose, but the biggest game of the season tonight. They're limited to 15 skaters due to cap constraints and all the injuries piling up.
With the save.
A little over halfway through, and you got to be impressed with the effort the Golden Knights have been able to put forth. Certainly had the edge and opportunities. Stevenson.
Yeah, there's 3 periods, not quarters.
After he put that puck in the zone, Vegas has been physical in this game.
About halfway through this game. Scores 1-1. Got 17-17.
times this year against Colorado.
There's 7:17 left on the game clock.
Theodore trying to shift his way in
and
front.
again.
Save Grubauer. And the rebound to Taves up ahead to Donskoy. He'll chip it out.
And here we go.
Up ice. Watched by Pietrangelo. Nichushkin trying to drive to the net. Pietrangelo there.
And Pietrangelo blocks that shot.
Walks the line a little bit. Wrist shot blocked out high. And Smith.
Now here comes the Golden Knights.
Pietrangelo, but Nichushkin got
and it looks like the Avalanche are going to get possession. They do.
Chips it off the wall for Taves. Nichushkin backhands it out. Here's Donskoy, but it trickled away from him. And Theodore behind his own net. Shots are 24-12 for the Golden Knights. Locked
puck
up in a 1-1
is
tie.
with the
Karlsson
Golden Knights now.
Alone on the rush. Now Smith providing a little help. And Tuck, his wrist shot kicked out by Grubauer.
Tuck no good. Here come the Avalanche.
Another pretty good chance for Alex Tuck. Wad sends it in behind his own net. Newhook looking to move it out in front. Graves out of the blue line. He'll wrist it towards the net, tipped wide. And Tuck gets it back.
Here comes Tuck.
Here's Nick Waugh.
The steal.
Waugh with 10 points in his last 16 entering tonight. Whitecloud ahead of Burakovsky.
Golden
McNabb
Knights
to
still with the
Colasar.
puck.
The Golden Knights to center. Colasar one-hands it in. Waugh and Graves to the inboards. Tuck looking to keep it alive against Newhook. He does. Pietrangelo.
And here
out
comes
high, little bit of space
Pietrangelo.
looking. His shot.
He has his first
Grubauer.
goal already, and it's
Pietrangelo
saved.
with a little curl and drag to the middle of the ice for the opportunity. Looking for his second of the night.
All right, do you have to mute it for copyright music and commercials? We have 5:42 left here in the second period. Scores tied 1 apiece. This is a big game for both clubs, absolutely. Tied at 1 point, gets you overtime. Oh, my God. Hold on. I got you, Linda. Hold on. First, I got to give her one of these.
But Linda, honey, look at this.
Oh, my God. There you go, Linda. Well, a whole bunch of them, Joshua. all these foreign names, man, it gets hard to pronounce. Like the goaltender for Colorado, I think is Grubauer or something like that. I'll probably call him Groovy. My sound bite? Absolutely, Linda. Noble Sports says, and again. Grubauer. Oh, okay. Grubauer. Okay.
Both these teams, for that matter, get a lot of.
They need to stop with this delayed copyright music stuff. So Vegas Golden Knights, 35 goals. Colorado Avalanche have 139 points.
Even Nick Hague, it's
all right, here comes
so important to get that
Pietrangelo.
offense from your blue line if you want to be a successful team.
And Mark in the corner. He'll swing it around now towards Mark Stone. Pietrangelo with the line, had to jump away from him and look out.
And here comes the
Here's
foot race.
And
here comes.
Shot save, Leonard on the short side.
Save.
Nico Rantanen.
Stone out with puck.
Top goal scorer. Stone had a stick break on him as he tried to move it. I think got a piece of Rantanen, not allow Theodore to clear.
Well, not the best time for your stick to break, but good play by Stone, just taking the body on Rantanen allowed him to get to the bench for a change.
All right, here
Coming up on
comes.
5 minutes to go in the second.
Oh, here
Karlsson
comes
picks
a
the puck up in
steal.
the car. Karlsson into the zone, rolls up, waiting for some teammates. Landeskog gets it
Steal.
back.
Here comes the
And now
Avalanche.
able to shift his way loose. Swings it around for Taves, out of his reach. Karlsson's pass, blocked, bouncing puck. And no clear possession yet. Now McKinnon has it. Ran into both Marchessault and Smith. Was able to collide with Karlsson to keep going. And Rantanen will dump it into the corner as Colorado with a change on the fly.
I didn't really see how powerful
All right,
McKinnon
here we
is
go.
as the players think you get the puck.
Pietrangelo.
Able to get it back.
Avalanche have won 5 of 6 coming into tonight, all against San Jose and Los Angeles. Golden Knights, winners of 3 in a row and 14 of 16. Tuck, not a
The
hit.
Golden Knight, one timer, no good.
And Graves will turn it up the other way. Up ahead on a Kadri.
And here comes
Step, but didn't have the puck.
fast
And
break,
bounced off his
but
stick.
puck got away.
To kind of knock it away, so it wasn't a clean pass.
And Hague tracks it down with Graves bearing down on him. Hague gets
Comes
it
a
back.
steal.
Nick Waugh with a little time on the wall. And here is
Just under
White
4 to play.
to the Colorado end with Carrier and Tuck and Waugh. White Cloud a wrist shot. Save
One
Grubauer.
timer, no
Rebound,
good.
Taken away by Newhook. And Kadri with Burakovsky. Lead pass to Burakovsky. Trying to look for the trailer. Pass got blocked away. That was Timmins jumping
Burakovsky
into
does
the rush.
have a goal in this
Stone and Nemeth collide
game.
at center. And Chandler Stevenson back to get it. Stevenson riding a 5-game point streak, the longest of his career. Now Stone with a backhand feed. And Theodore sends it in deep.
There's
Nemeth
Colorado
tips it up
now
wall
with the
to
puck.
Nichushkin. And McNabb swats it back the other way. Grubauer setting it. McDonald to Nemeth. And the Chuskin looking to move out of his own end. Now Jacob McDonald will send it in deep. McNabb plays it around. Mark Stone
Here comes
with
Stone.
possession. And up the boards for Chandler Stevenson. 3-on-3 coming Golden
Stevenson.
Knights. Stevenson
Got
will
it
send it in
stolen.
deep. His team in the middle of a change behind him.
Now the Avalanche have the puck.
Banked all the way down wide of Robin Leonard. Say it was tipped, so no icing. The Avalanche coming into tonight, 4 back of the VGK, 1 up on Minnesota. The Wild don't play tonight. Pass towards Smith from Carlson.
He was not looking.
Wild have 2 games to
Bad
go.
pass.
Wednesday, Thursday in St. Louis.
Trangelo.
Which could be pivotal games as well, potentially, for home ice in the first round. Grubauer will cover.
And
he'll hold
Grubauer
with 2:15 to go in the period
with
now.
the save.
Well, Mikko Rantanen, the guy of the Avalanche, won the puck on his stick, and this kind of slips past Pietrangelo. Rantanen on it. Good job by Theodore coming over and forces that tough angle shot. Leonard out the challenge, and not a lot of room there for net. As good a shooter as Rantanen is, Leonard's a big goaltender. When he challenges out, you don't see much netting behind him.
Digging in the trenches, says, come on,
Robin Leonard,
Avs.
first game of the season for him against Colorado. Marc-Andre Fleury had played each
All right,
of the
here we
previous
go.
7.
Avalanche with the possession.
Guard deep in his own end.
Won the
And
face
he'll
off.
snap it to neutral ice. Kolasar and Rantanen there. So is Tuck. And Cale Makar back to get it. Goals in back-to-back games for him. Under 2 minutes to go in the middle frame as Devon Taves will wind it in. A big part of the New York Islanders team that went to the Eastern Conference Final last year. Makar
And
out top. Now Taves. His pass blocked away. Right to McKinnon.
Avalanche.
Wrist shot blocked by Theodore.
shot no good.
And Kolasar up the glass. Tuck waiting for it. He'll move it up ice. Carrier deflects it in deep. And Taves back to get it. Now the Islanders were in a little bit
Here
of a
comes
cap crunch of their
Colorado.
own. They ended up having to move Devon Taves for a couple of second-round picks in the offseason. He's been real good, so he leads the Avalanche at ice time per night.
Puck's up in the
Pops
air.
to
Here we
Bellemare.
go.
He'll flip it in deep. Now McNabb around for White Cloud and Stone at center. Taken back by Ryan Graves. He'll spin and shoot it in.
Well, Golden Knights have played a real smart game to this point. Need to continue.
There's Comfort with a steal, driving in behind the net. Cut off by Stone. Comfort looking for
Stone with a
possession.
big save.
One to go in
Under a
the second,
minute to
brought you by
play.
Credit One Bank. Shots in this period are 14-4 for Vegas. Well, the only goal to Andre Burakovsky of Colorado. Bellemare at center. White Cloud gonna snap it out. Bellemare providing a little bit of pressure on him. McNabb digs it out, surveys his options, and he'll move it up ahead to Stone, who pulls it to neutral ice. Fights his way to the Colorado line. Gains the zone, waiting, and he'll softly send it in deep.
Colorado has the puck now.
Getting late in period 2.
Got 14 seconds
And
left.
Andre Burakovsky up ice. His pass taken away by Marchessault. He'll bang it to the corner. Carlson kind of fling it out in front. Grubauer
Shot
got a
no
piece of
good.
that. Smith busting down the middle. And now Newhook will
2
make his
seconds.
way to center. Squeezed off by Marchessault.
And that does it.
Second period comes to a close. We're locked up in a 1-1 tie.
Well, another good 20 minutes of play by the Golden Knights. Grubauer, certainly the difference why this game tied at 1 after 40 minutes of play, and we'll see what Vegas has in the final 20 minutes. Thirds have been their best.
Now the Golden Knights allowing just 4 shots in that middle period to Colorado. 29-13 for Vegas so far tonight. Coming up on the Toyota Intermission Report, Gary Lawless has Lawless in order. Stormy will have a guest from the Golden Knights locker room area and the guys with highlights and stats from the game.
All right. That is the end of the second period. We got 1 left. We're in the money period. The third period. When we come back, 4 shots. Ouch. Yeah, it was 14-4. The shot differential. Big period coming up. When Vegas wins, says Sports Player 2.0 Daniel. Josh, teach Trox more players. The money period. Yeah, I'm going to be dissecting all the teams that are in the playoffs and really start learning their names and hopefully how to pronounce their names. You know, so when I do playoff hockey, I'll be able to, you know, do kind of how I do the NBA and NFL, where I'll be calling out their names and the plays and things like that. But this is the inaugural hockey game on Troxel Sports Talk. So definitely appreciate each and every single one of you that came out today. You guys are truly amazing. What's going on? Dan Madden says, come on, Avs. Since this pandemic, I'm confused when the playoffs begin. Noble Sports says, facts and again. Hockey has a lot of foreign names, LOL, but it's my favorite sport to watch. Yeah, I grew up on the 90s hockey, back when it was the Avalanche and Red Wings going head-to-head, and, man, ain't nothing will beat the Patrick Waugh, Mike Vernon fight. I mean, that's what made me got into hockey. Playoffs start on the 17th, I think. Trox could stream ping pong games, and most of us would show up. Hey, I appreciate that. Got to support our boy. Appreciate that, Linda.
But Limbo, honey, look at this.
Shout out to Linda. The championship game is on my YouTube channel. His number is number 4. Yeah, if you guys are not subscribed to Noble Sports Entertainment, the Gridiron Blitz, on the Warpath, Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike, the Derrn, and Antonio T. Also, Let's Talk Lions. Definitely subscribe to all the members of the Infinite Sports Network. And also subscribe to the Infinite Sports Network YouTube channel, where we talk all sports all day long. And I will be dropping videos, not on this channel, but on my other channel. I have a second channel, Troxel Sports Videos, where that one will be dedicated to video content. And this channel will be for live streams alone. But I am going to take a quick halftime break, or I'm sorry, end of period break. And when I come back, I will be back with the game audio for the third period. Absolutely. Also, Mark Orum from Orum's Forum. He has a Detroit Lions live stream every Tuesday at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, called Orum's Den. Wednesday on my channel is Necessary Roughness. And this past week, we had a legend grace my channel in Hall of Fame from the Miami of Hurricanes, the U, and a Pro Bowler for the Detroit Lions. Benny Blades was on the channel for Necessary Roughness last week. But with that being said, I will see you guys at the start of the third period. Enjoy some music by my brother-in-law.
This a LP. This the LP.
All right. We are back. We are still on commercial breaks for just before the start of the third period. At the end of 2, we are tied at 1 apiece. As soon as I saw a big hit, I was sold. LOL. Hey, absolutely. Yeah, as soon as those 90s teams for the Red Wings, man, I was sold. I was like, okay, let's go. 2002 was my favorite year, though. That was a Hall of Fame squad all around the boards. We had almost everybody on that squad, man. We had the Dominator on our squad that year. We had a whole bunch of guys. Like it was it was star-studded. That's one thing I don't like about hockey anymore, man. They have the salary cap and stuff like that. I just miss like if I like you, I want you, I need you, I'm gonna get you. You know, I miss that day and age. But I mean, it does make a lot more teams a little bit more even and stuff. So I guess I can't complain too much. Dom's a big Knight fan. He's been watching them for years too. All right, Marcus, have a great night, brother. My team's the Capitals. They have the best player in the league. It was like, dang, they have skates on while fighting? I wouldn't even stand. Yeah. 100% oldies are the best for sure. I was an 80s baby. Yes, I'll be doing the Jake Paul versus Floyd Mayweather fight. I will be doing that fight. I do boxing and also UFC on this channel. So I'll definitely be doing that. I believe that fight will be coming up here shortly, actually. Digging in the trenches says McKinnon best NHL. Linda says, yes, I'll be drinking. Joshua says, truth, trenches, truth. Wow. Jordan Poole pulls up from half court and hits the buzzer. To end the third quarter. Brennan says, no, Alex Ovechkin is the best. Get Linda 5 trucks of beer. Mac reminds me of some Gretzky. Man, Wayne Gretzky was a phenomenal player. You got his name right? Yeah, I know Alex Ovechkin. I also know Sidney Crosby. Jeez, Dominic, I'm not a drunk. Just a keg would do. I do hope each and every single one of you guys had a great Mother's Day. If you're not a mother, hopefully you treated your mom to a great day as well. Linda, you're going to be the next Hollywood 80. Shout out to my guy, Hollywood 80. Group Bauer had 29 shots against 13 for Robin. 28 saves to 12. All right, here we go. We are
what you expect. You look at what he's been able to do.
At the start of the third period, the money period.
Recognizes when everybody ramps up that time of year.
Third period underway. Petrangelo poking it away from Nathan McKinnon. coming down the middle.
McKinnon loses it, but
As you'd expect,
regained
between these two
by
teams,
the Colorado.
a real tight
Now
game.
the Golden Knights have the
Stone
puck.
feeds it in down to Grubauer.
Grubauer
They'll play it up the wall. Stone
saves,
shuttles
gives
around
it.
the other way. Pietrangelo waiting for it.
See,
Brings
Pietrangelo
right
got
back
it.
in a little further. Stone, a little short pass to Janmark. He'll send it across to Chandler Stevenson. And now Theodore at the line, backhands it down. Taves played to the wave from Stone. And the puck back to neutral ice.
And here
Something
we
Pete
go.
DeBoer's talked about a lot lately. Feels it's important for his team to be playing important games down the stretch. You don't get any bigger than this one. A chance to wrap up the division in the #1 spot in the regular season in the NHL.
No, they've kind of built up to seeing Minnesota, seeing St. Louis, and now Colorado.
Timmins.
That's your 4 in the Honda West in playoffs.
Burakovsky charging in. Down the left wing,
Burakovsky now
rolls
with the
up.
puck.
And he'll bank it out to the line to Graves. His shot sails
Graves, no good.
wide. Marchessault on the boards with Timmins providing some pressure. Loose puck to McNabb, up ahead to Marchessault, and the Golden Knights to center. Marchessault looking to one-handed in, got cut off of the pass though by Newhook. Mention Alex Newhook, his 4th NHL
Avalanche
game
with
tonight.
puck.
He went 16th in the 2019 draft of Colorado. Peyton Krebs went 17th to the Golden Knights right after him. And Newhook, favorite Team Canada, the World Junior Tournament. Played for Boston College in the second half of the year. He had to
setting it up.
follow some quarantine protocols to go play in the World Junior, then play for the Colorado Eagles, the Avalanche's AHL team, and
Now flips it up.
now the Avalanche.
Neutral zone.
Alex Tuck charging up ice. Off the skate of Juan, the puck back to center. And here is Tuck again. Driving in, he got kind of sandwiched, but moved into Carrier. Carrier trying to get
Oh,
good work by the
here's shot, no good
bother him on his way to the net.
by the Golden
Now Belmar
Knights. Here
to
come
Donskoy.
the Avalanche.
They'll swing it in deep.
Avalanche crosses up the blue
He
line.
turns to get it. Theodore looking to keep it moving. Belmar there in the corner, pinned by Theodore. Waugh and Chuskin in the neighborhood too. And it squirts loose for Waugh. He'll funnel it around towards Haig. And Haig banks it to the Colorado end.
Well, just smart plays by the Golden Knights, not trying to force the pass,
All right,
nothing
here we
there.
go.
Put out changes. So important to manage their changes, stay fresh with this short group of players.
Belmar in the corner.
Avalanche.
Gonna work it loose against McNabb. And he'll feed it now
enemy
to
territory.
Pietrangelo behind the net.
Comes
Up ahead to Janmark.
Pietrangelo.
Deflected off his stick to center. Now he's able to get it back. Janmark down the wall. Stevenson charging in. Drives it in behind the net. Soderberg stayed with him on the back check. And now Jacob McDonald get a delayed penalty here on the Golden Knights. Going to be a high stick.
And we got a high sticking.
And the Avalanche to the power play.
Yeah, Chandler Stevens got the stick up on Soderberg. Soderberg with a real good defensive play.
Stevenson
This is exactly
got
what
called
Vegas does not want
for the high stick.
become a problem.
20, minor penalty, high sticking.
All right, so Golden Knights
Well, it was a good bank pass.
are going to be shorthanded on
Janmark, allows
for the
Stevenson
next
to come
2
in with
minutes.
speed. Soderberg does a real good job riding him out, and then I'm sure where the high stick came right after that.
All right, here we go. Here
Big
comes the
power play for
face-off.
The Avalanche, their second of the game.
Off this face-off, Rantanen shot blocked by McNabb and blocked it all the way back down the ice. So the Avalanche on the man advantage. And McCarr dropping it back for Landeskog. Golden Knights started out with Carlson and Smith,
Colorado.
McNabb, and Pietrangelo in the penalty kill.
McKinnon.
up ice. Off now to Donskoy. Pietrangelo steals and clears
Pietrangelo.
it. Back down the other way.
Well, so important to hold that blue line, especially when you have McKinnon coming up the ice with the amount of speed he can gather coming from behind.
Gabe Landeskog leading his team through center. One hands it in deep. Leonard jumping out the plate. Landeskog bearing down on him. And Leonard calmly played it around, but not out. Here's Donskoy. Off to McKinnon. And McCarr straight away. Banks it down a little bit further to Mikko Rantanen. 1-1 in the third. The Avalanche with a power
Avalanche
play.
still with the puck.
And Landeskog in deep.
Got
Here's
1
Rantanen.
minute left in the
And
power
around it
play.
goes to McCarr. Rantanen again. Landeskog down low, looking across. Pass blocked by Pietrangelo. He's trying to hit McKinnon.
Pietrangelo saved it.
Rips it out.
Well, Pietrangelo bought a little bit of time as they took that out from behind the goal line. You could see they were looking past.
Devon Taves will start it back. Under 40 seconds left. on the Colorado power play. Andre Burakovsky has the Avalanche goal, knifing his way through. But
no good.
White Cloud put it into the bench area, so that'll lead to.
I got 32 seconds left in power play.
We'll take a look at our drive to the finish. Brought to you by Subaru of Las Vegas.
Well, the Golden Knights just continue to play smart. They've done a real good job coming here into the third period. Just 15
digging in the trenches, says
chip
set it up,
change.
men.
Smart plays with the puck. Don't put yourself in trouble. Don't make it more difficult than it should be. And right now, the challenge at hand, though, is finish killing off the rest of 32
says
seconds
we need a
of this
first
power
down.
play.
Come on, black and gold
It's
team.
first time in 11 years a team has gone with just 15 skaters in a game. Taves back in the neutral zone now. And Burakovsky trying to roll off a hit from Smith. Final 20 seconds of the Avalanche power play.
Comes Burakovsky.
And Burakovsky sends it in from long range. Out back to get it is White Cloud, hard up the glass and out. Taves picked that off. Fortunately for him, Carlson would have had a breakaway. Smith looking to break two. And now back the other way comes Taves. He'll chip it in deep. Burakovsky pulls
Comes
up.
the
That's it for
Avalanche.
penalty to Stevenson. So the Golden
They're at
Knights
full
out of the
strength.
woods. Didn't allow a shot on the power play. No shot for either team yet here in the third. And McCarr with a little time in his own end. Belmar through center. Bounces it in on Leonard. It could be a tricky one, but he stayed with it. Took it off the chest. And
there's a foot race.
The icing at the other end as Grubauer plays it away. Al McDonald ran into Stevenson.
Oh, what a hit.
As McNabb laid out his old teammate and Pierre-Edouard Belmar.
Well, he just went down the wall, went right through the body.
Had a big hit on Rantanen earlier tonight as well. McDonald flushed out by Yenmark on the forecheck. And now it's
Avalanche
Satterice's
with the puck.
He'll send it into the corner. Hagen Rantanen in deep. Landeskog takes it back. Watched closely by Stone. Graves a long-range wrist shot blocked by Pietrangelo. Now McKinnon looking to center it. Graves pinching in. His shot deflected wide. McKinnon trying to shield the puck from Yenmark. Timmins a wrist shot blocked.
Wrist shot no
McKinnon
good.
again.
Here comes.
Now Hagen Rantanen in deep. Stone joins the battle, wins the battle, and plays it up ahead of wall. Little redirect to Pietrangelo. Puck back to neutral ice. And Connor Timmins sends it in as Haig finished the hit on him. Pietrangelo from behind his own goal. Up the glass. Not out. Held in by Tyson
Couldn't
Jost.
get it.
Cutting into the corner. Watched by Waugh. And now Donskoy. Pass back to the line. Taves holding it in. Waugh gloves it. Upended by Donskoy. Donskoy has it.
Oh, here comes Avalanche. Oh, he got hit just before he shot it.
There's Nemeth. He'll steer it down a little further. We played 7 minutes in the third. Pietrangelo tripped up.
Might be a tripping, and it is a tripping call.
No argument.
Now comes the Golden Knights.
Golden Knights to the power play
72 from
when we
Colorado.
come back.
Do you have to mute it for copyrighted music and commercials? As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. That's going to be on Donskoy for 2 minutes for tripping on Alex Pietrangelo. See what the chat's saying. Don Madden says Avalanche. Digging in the trenches says put a big body in front of the goalie. Come on, Knights, let's go. Kill it, Avs, says digging in the trenches. Need to capitalize on this, baby, says Dominic Pope. When we come back from commercial breaks, the Las Vegas Golden Knights will be on a power play for 2 minutes following that tripping call by Jonas Danskol. Hopefully I said his name correctly. We are on a TV timeout. We have 12:53 remaining in the third period. We are tied at 1.
And no argument, kind of knew right as it happened. Third power play of the game for the Golden Knights. They're 0 for 2 so far. And great
here we go.
Here for Vegas.
Well, just killed off the penalty to Stevenson. And now a power play of their own. Carlson.
All right, here we go. Here comes a face-off.
Theodore and Marchessault, the power play unit.
And now Golden Knights. Here comes a shot. No good. Stays with the Golden Knights.
Down low, Smith.
Shot again. No good. And it's saved by Grubauer.
Good job by the Golden Knights. Pucks to the net early. Trying to find a rebound. Smith
1:47 left in power play.
Game on the power play, but it starts with a draw. Great job by Carlson. A little skate to protect. Wins the draw. Right off the draw, Marchessault with a shot. Rebound in front is Carlson and Smith looking for it. Kind of went off the glove, dropped down in front.
Off this
face
here
we
off,
go.
To the boards. Nichushkin and
Face
Carlson
off.
Marchessault there
One
too.
by.
Keeps it in, walks the line, looking. Wrist shot and a save.
Oh, wrist shot no good by the Golden Knights.
Through the screen of Smith. Out tuck. So Theodore. Theodore holding out high.
Theodore.
Tuck. Wrist shot.
Tuck.
Grubauer Smith looking for the rebound. Look at
wrist
this
shot no
shot.
good.
And deflected behind the net. And Belmar clears it.
A couple of good chances. Better job of just pucks towards the net, some traffic.
Here comes Theodore.
He's been excellent in this game throughout.
William Karlsson through center. Riley Smith down the wall with 5 goals in his last 3, coming off the hat trick, the first of his career on Saturday. Here's Theodore with a one-timer, blocked by Confer.
Theodore no good.
Trying to go back
Tuck.
door.
Bad pass.
Smith nor Marchessault, but good work by Smith to keep it alive. Theodore straight away with a wrist shot. That's tipped wide.
Oh, tipped wide.
Karlsson in behind the net. Off now to Tuck. And the pass back towards Theodore out of his reach.
Bad pass.
Now the Golden Knights get a power play change. 35 seconds left for this unit to work with.
Trangelo has the puck.
Trangelo has the Vegas goal, drops it back for Stevenson. Charging up the middle of the ice. Offside.
Offsides. 24-second left in the power play. 11-17 left here in the third period.
There's a shot by Tuck to the front of the net. Goes off the crest. Riley Smith the rebound, but a little poke check by Grubauer to make sure Smith couldn't get a clean shot at that rebound.
Tell you what, Grubauer is a real good goalie.
Yeah, Philip Grubauer. He's won 3 of his last 4 coming into tonight after missing 5 games due to COVID protocols. Those 28 wins, a career high for him this year.
Here's Theodore.
Theodore looking to gain the line, zips it across, but Trangelo has it out.
Trangelo. Shot no good.
The shots now are 35-14 for Vegas. Stevenson along the wall trying to keep it in, but it trickles out the center.
Theodore. At neutral ice.
Now Mark Stone able to walk through his own man and Stevenson. Petrangelo.
Trangelo, here comes Theodore.
Golden Knights had 6 shots.
Oh, poked away.
Could not cash in.
At full strength.
So each team with a power play in the third period coming away empty.
Well, it's still important to try and have that momentum, keep momentum. You don't want to have a power play where you're unable
Scoring
to generate
chances
anything.
30-11 in favor of the Golden Knights.
Cover it. 10.5 to go in the third period in a tie game. And now a word from Knockby Injury Law.
Do have to mute it for copyrighted music and commercials. As soon as they're done with these commercials, I will be resuming. Okay, we are back.
36 now. They've just added one. The most they've had in a game against Colorado this season.
Both teams killed a power play.
Face off in the offensive end
here in this period. Here comes the face off.
Be Waugh to take it against McKinnon. Waugh wins it.
And
White
here we
Cloud
go.
on the line. Long wrist shot off the back glass. Waugh looking to settle it. Trying to move it off to Kolesar. Taves. One hands it up ahead. McNabb trying to hold the line. It got chipped by him. White Cloud swings across. Parakovsky's pass, but ranted and tied up with a back-checking Kolesar.
Avalanche is
now
fighting for it. Now got the puck. Oh,
Carrier.
stolen.
And Kolesar steers it to neutral ice. Carrier dumps it towards the corner. Taken away by Burakovsky. Now McKinnon trying to find a little bit of space. Burakovsky a lead pass. Down to
Burakovsky.
Chuskin. Off down to Makar. His pass too far in front of McKinnon. Makar gets it back along the wall. And he'll steer it down to Burakovsky. Back to Makar again, around McKinnon. Long drive.
One-timer, no good.
High. Rebound loose. Down low. No whistle yet. And Marchessault.
Oh, what a save. And hold on, they're saying...
on the bench. Wow, the puck bouncing dangerously all around Robin Lehner.
Oh, close call for the Golden Knights. We're down to 9.5 to go.
All right, do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. They're going to go to commercial break. We have 9:32 left here in the third period. Got the puck in the benches. TV timeout. We did that. Trenches. Good kill, buddy. We have to keep playing in night zone. Let's go. Yeah, that was a crazy save, Dominic Pope. I think the goalie lost track of the puck at one point. Those hockey sticks will keel, says Kenneth Womack. Puck can be slippery, little bugger at times. Can be a slippery little bugger at times. Have to go pepper shots on goal, Avs. Let's go. We got to find a way, Linda.
On in this game.
All right, here we go. We are back.
Off this face-off, the Golden Knights control
and
it.
Pietrangelo wins the...
Pietrangelo flips it out. Out through center ice.
Face off.
Turnover and back the
now
other way.
turnover. Here we go. Avalanche.
Landeskog on the wing. And the Chuskin towards the corner with Kadri. Carlson on the boards. He'll backhand it out.
Stays
and
with
Devontae's
the
off now to
Avalanche.
Nazem Kadri. Coming up on 9 minutes to go in the third. The Golden Knights looking for their 8th straight win on home ice, which would tie the team record set in year one. And if they get it, they'd have their 3rd division title in 4 years.
Got it stolen.
Avalanche on the ball, and also their first ever President's Trophy. But still some work to be done in a tie game. Nichushkin dropped it off to a cutting Makar, cut off by Carlson. And good work defensively.
And here's a
He'll
steal.
jump up the board. Smith couldn't clear as Kadri is able to hold it in. Now Haig banks it out. Comfort just hopping on. Right back on the Avalanche. Timmins feeds it off now to Newhook. Backhands it out in front. Score!
Oh, a goal by the Colorado Avalanche. They go up 2-1.
Oh, a change by the Golden Knights. A little slow they get on. And
Comfort with the goal.
Comfort starts it, but he drives the net, and Newhook throws it to the front. And Comfort able to get a stick on this puck. Here's the play. Newhook just a little backhand to the front. You can see Comfort in front. He had 2 bodies, Tuck and McNabb. But they don't lift the stick, and he's able to find some room under the pads of Robin Lehner.
Assisted by Newhook.
As Colorado, their first lead of the game.
And JT Compher at 11:33. Compher had not scored in his previous 10. Had 1 goal in his previous 15. What a big one to give the Avalanche the lead.
Here comes the
first
Golden
time
Knights.
Tonight.
Down a goal.
And now Carrier. Opportunistic for Colorado in this game. 2 goals on 17 shots. They've been outshot 36-17. But are up by 1.
Colorado now
Here
with
is
the puck.
Burakovsky to the offensive zone, cutting across the slot, looking, wrist shot missed.
The shot no good.
And Carrier back on it. He'll flip it high to the Avalanche end.
Avalanche now with the
Nico
puck.
Rantanen the other way, scales it in. And Burakovsky, Stone with a steal. Janmark looking to break. And Theodore to Pietrangelo. He'll send it in. Think about some of the chances the Golden Knights had earlier in this game. None better than Alex Tuck, who missed an open net not long after Pietrangelo made it 1-0 for the VGK.
All right, now the Golden Knights have the
Six shots
puck.
on the most recent power play, but unable to cash in. And now down 1. You take a look at tonight's City National
Avalanche
stats
have the
recap.
puck.
Theodore pinballs around out high, taken away by Landeskog. Pietrangelo back to get it. He'll feed it up the wall, taken away by McDonald. Wrist shot deflected
Shot no
wide.
good by the Avalanche.
And the puck around the wall. And William Karlsson gonna feed it off for Theodore. Now Pietrangelo up towards Stone and tips it all the way down. And you wonder a little bit now, Shane.
Fatigue.
15 skaters, fatigue level down 1 with 6.5 minutes left.
I said one of the keys tonight is going to be digging deep. That's what they're going to have to try and do.
All right, we
A team
got
that's been able to find ways in games.
Icing on Colorado. Now a
Got
word
icing
from
called.
injury law.
all right. Do have to mute it real quick. All right, we are back.
Golden Knights with an offensive zone draw to work with. JT Comp with the go-ahead goal, his 7th of the season. Karlsson will take this face-off against Comper.
And the Avalanche won the face-off.
Alex Newhook swats it out. He's assisted on both Colorado goals tonight. Marchessault the other way, rubbed out by Comper. There's Smith, pass it in the middle.
And now
Comper
the
breaks
Avalanche
back.
have the puck.
Now Jost.
Got across the neutral zone.
Knock him into the boards.
Now the
White
Golden
Cloud up
Knights
ahead.
have the puck.
Karlsson backhands it out. And now Comper back for Ryan Graves. And Graves will flip it in on Leonard. He'll glove it and decide to hold on with
All right,
Burakovsky
got it gloved.
in the neighborhood with 5:49 to go in the third period. The Avalanche trying to climb to within 2 points of Vegas.
All right, do have to mute it. We got 5:49 left here in the third period. Colorado leads by 1, 2 goals to 1 here in this last period. Can the Golden Knights come back and at least force an overtime? Or is this going to be an upset victory for the Colorado Avalanche? We got 5:49, Dan. Digging in the trenches says, Avs, we need another goal. Let's go. Dominic Pope says, I smell overtime. Overtime is 5 minutes. Joshua says, oof, I hope not. Avs have a tough time with overtime. I smell another Avs goal, this time by Mac. Yeah, I think if the Avalanche score one more time, I think that has sealed the deal. I mean, I've seen crazier things happen, but, you know, with the Golden Knights down 15 players, down to 15 skaters, you know, that's difficult.
Remaining in this one against the Avalanche.
All right, here we go. We are back.
If they win it this year.
Last 5:49.
Crowd of
here to play.
7,567 here at the Fortress for the third straight game, which is the most they can do these days.
Golden Knights
capacity
have the
these
puck.
days.
Now stolen.
But headed in the right direction. Out in front, McKinnon trying to move it
McKinnon.
towards the net. Leonard holds the short side.
No good.
And now Kolasar jams it up the glass, kicked right up in the air. And Burakovsky gets it back.
Here come the Avalanche.
Puck loose to Nathan McKinnon. Golden
Avalanche
Knights have
now
landed
with
a
the
shot in
puck.
over 5 minutes. Makar racing in, takes it around the net, wraparound chance.
Makar no good on the
Denied down low,
wraparound.
and Waugh flips it up and out. Landeskog.
And
couldn't
hold on,
keep
they
it
got,
in, so and offside with now
looks like it's
5:12
offsides.
to go in the third period.
Kyle Makar, we talked Shea Theater. These young defensemen's ability to create something, speed down the wall, little wraparound. Good job coming to that far side by Pietrangelo. You can see Leonard got there. His pad was inside the post. Makar does that so quickly. His ability to come out from behind.
Comes face off, won by the Golden Knights.
Haig sends it up ahead. Here's Janmark breaking towards the net. Good work
Oh!
by Graves to get back on him. That puck
Graves
kept
with
rolling
the
away
save.
from Janmark. Now Timmins in deep. He'll use the glass to get it out. Haig on a bouncing puck up the boards for White Cloud. Hit the linesman camped out on the dasher.
All right.
Haig has a little bit of room now.
Knights have the
Wants it
puck.
through center. Here's Mark Stone. Now Haig again. White Cloud right down the middle, feeding it off. Down low, Janmark centered it. Tipped back to Haig. Trying to find it in his skates, but Landeskog will take it away. Graves looking to join the rush.
Colorado
Stone racing
Avalanche.
back on him. Out high. With it is Kadri. Little backhand save made Leonard.
No good on the backhand.
And the rebound to
Stevenson
Stevenson.
now with the puck.
Haig got the wheel behind his own net. Golden Knights
Haig
in the midst
now
of a
with the
change.
puck.
And Haig will move it off now to White Cloud.
White
Off the
Cloud
glass towards the Colorado end over the head of Smith and
got an icing
icing
call.
on Vegas.
Well, Graves with a good defensive play. Janmark trying to break free.
Got
He gets through, then
4:11
he's gonna
here
try to pull
left
up.
in the third
And a
period.
long stick by Graves, able to knock it away from Janmark.
Dan Madden
And
says,
delay
come
by
on,
the
Avs,
trailer.
let's finish them off.
Play by the defenseman of Colorado.
Golden Knights trying to take care of their own business tonight. They have one more
This may
regular
be the
season
most
game in
stressful
San
game
Jose
I've ever
Wednesday.
watched.
Avalanche with 2 to go at home against the Kings Wednesday, Thursday. Racing back Makar with Carlson coming. And Marchessault. Marchessault wins the battle. Tracks it down in the near corner. Tracked down by Makar. Smith in deep.
Golden Knights.
And a shake loose from Belmar. Feeds it back to Theodore at the line.
Theodore.
Backhands it in a little further. Carlson tried to move it to Smith that hit the referee. Now Smith centered it and is taken away in front by Taves, who lobs it out.
And a race.
And Shea Theodore back on it.
Theodore got it
Have to go in the
for
third.
the Golden Knights.
Theodore with a lead pass to Tuck. Kolasar. Filter it down to Will Carrier. Back on top, Theodore. Looking, wrist shot deflected to the corner.
Shot no good.
And a loose puck to
For the
Kolasar.
Golden Knights.
McNabb in the mix down low as well, but it's Kolasar hit by Nemeth. They look to work it loose. McKinnon does. Rantanen to Burakovsky. Theodore takes it back. And he'll flip it in high and deep. Nemeth back on it. And now Burakovsky to McKinnon. Odd man rush for the Avalanche. McKinnon and Rantanen. McKinnon walking in. Shot and he missed the net.
Shot no
Pietrangelo
good
was the lone man
for the
back.
Avalanche.
Well, McKinnon missed it wide left.
And certainly not the two you want to send in an odd man rush.
Pietrangelo, 2:35 to go. And now Janmark down the wall. Squeezed off by Makar. Been over 8 minutes for the VGK without a shot now. Looking for one to tie it. Mark Stone into the offensive
Got
zone.
2:20
Here's
left.
Haig. Makes his way down a little further. Driving wide on Kadri. Drags it all the way around. He'll rotate it for Stone. And his pass across, though, picked off by
Pass
Landeskog.
stolen.
Trying to force it through to Pietrangelo. Golden Knights keep it in, though.
Stevenson with another
charging in
steal.
deep. Trying to fight through. Still has it. And he'll feed it out high. Haig, a wrist shot.
One
missed it out.
timer, no good.
Stone to Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo looking. His shot missed. 1:50 left. Stevenson. And now Haig protects it against Kadri. Flings it out high to Pietrangelo. Petrangelo trying to protect it under the pressure of Nichushkin, and he did. It's still in the offensive zone, but now it's cleared. Good push by the Golden
Got an
Knights.
icing call.
Wave the icing.
Now they need to find a way to get this puck down quickly. I'm sure they'd love a timeout.
All right, they waved the icing call.
Jonathan Marchessault racing up ice. There goes Leonard on the bench for the extra attacker. 6 skaters on for Vegas.
Got an empty net for the Golden Knights.
Couldn't clear it. Theodore keeps it in right on the line. Out tuck, bumped down by Burakovsky. Puck loose, Tuck gloves it down in front of backhand, and a save.
Backhand, no good.
Smith back out high to Petrangelo.
Petrangelo
towards the net. And feeds it back for Theodore.
got under a minute left.
Carlson, 1 to go in the third, brought to you by Credit One Bank. Carlson holding, 6 skaters on for Vegas, looking for the tying goal. Marchessault wrist shot, blocked, puck loose, and Rantanen softly banks it out.
Petrangelo and center ice.
Marchessault lost
40
it at center.
seconds left.
Carlson will reset. Back come the Golden Knights. A chance to go, Knights go at T-Mobile. Marchessault on the wall, holding. And he'll feed it back to Petrangelo on high.
Petrangelo, no good.
Puck to McKinnon.
McKinnon.
Time and a final little daylight.
18
They'll
seconds
bank it out.
left.
Now Landeskog towards the empty net. Petrangelo gloves it. Quickly up ahead. Here's Smith into the zone. His shot. And it's blocked
Shot,
right
no
by
good.
Taves. 7 seconds. Stone plays it across.
5 seconds.
And Taves puts it up the boards and out. And that's it.
And that does it.
And the
Colorado
Avalanche
pulls the
win it.
upset.
2-1.
2-1.
And tonight the Golden Knights a chance to wrap up the division and the President's Trophy.
Well, you can't fault the effort here whatsoever by the Golden Knights.
And
Riley
that
Smith
does
had a chance.
it. That
Alec
is
Tuck,
your
maybe the best one. A
final
good stick by
2-1.
Taves on that play. Tuck had a great backhand attempt a little earlier. And for the Golden Knights, those 15 guys left everything they had. The difference in this game, Philip Grubauer, fantastic. 36
Yeah, Grubauer
saves
played
by the Colorado
fantastic in this
goaltender.
game.
As we take a look at our Taco Bell take tonight,
Bukowski had his 18th goal, 100 career goal.
Bukowski hitting the 100 goal mark for his career.
Comfer had his 7th goal, 50th goal of his career.
His
Petrangelo had a goal.
Yeah, Philip Grubauer, terrific.
6th on
for
the season.
Avalanche. Golden Knights only had 1 official shot on net in the final 10.5 minutes of the game, pushing late for that game-tying goal, but could not get it. So the Avalanche came into Vegas, trailing the Golden Knights by 4, and now that deficit is 2. A huge win for the Avalanche tonight. So the Golden Knights, Shane, they had it in their hands. The Avalanche now have 2 games left. Vegas only with 1 coming up in San Jose on Wednesday. We talked a lot about the 15 skaters.
Yeah.
The Golden Knights try to make a push late in this game, but never could get the equalizer.
No, they couldn't, and you know, it's a frustrating one. They wanted it. You could tell, you could see it in their play, and I don't know how many times we've sat here after games, after a win, talking
Dominic
about the way
Pope says,
they
hey,
played.
great
It's
win,
one of
Avs.
those games they deserve better.
Might meet you in the
really
playoffs.
did. I think they outplayed the Avalanche. I think they played it a tremendously smart
Joshua
game.
says,
They
see you
didn't
down
give
the road,
anything up in the second
Dom.
periods. Philip Grubauer made some huge
Digging
saves.
in the trenches
They
says,
had some chances early to break open. You know,
Groove.
Alex Tuck missed a good one. A couple other chances in tight, but I really liked the Golden Knights game. And yes, you want to win the division, you want to win the President's Trophy, but you also want to play the right way. And there was a lot of details to their game. Starting with the work ethic that they had, the effort, the emotion.
Yeah, I'll tell you this, though. That
tonight,
third period,
but the way they
you
handled
could
the
see
puck, the way
that
they
Colorado
managed this game,
they
short
seen
players,
them wounded.
really deserved more in this one. It's an unfortunate one. It's a hard one to lose. Just 1 game remaining in the season. But certainly, to me, it's the strides that they want to have in
Knights
their game
got
as they get ready
Avalanched.
for the postseason. This is the
Hey, I
type of
like that
playoff
one,
hockey
Dan.
and details you need to be successful. So for me, that was a real positive, seeing the way they were able to kind of orchestrate this game.
Well, if they ever get to a playoff series with Colorado, what a
Avs turned
series
it up
would be.
when
We'll
we
take a
needed
look at our
to.
game changer of
Absolutely.
the night, brought to you by Comprehensive.
All right, that's going to do it for the audio. So that's going to do it for the game audio as we finish this one out. Game is 2-1. The Colorado Avalanche win this one, moving to 37 wins on the season. And the Vegas Golden Knights move to 39-14. That series might go 7 games. I think so too, Dominic. Just watching this one game, I was just like, holy smokes, like they're playing pretty good, even shorthanded. Great stream as always, Trox. Thank you, brother. Hey, anytime, brother. I appreciate you for putting me on, to do this game, man. I actually had a blast. I might not know all the players' name and things like that. This is the first stream here on Troxel Sports Talk, but there's definitely more to come, especially some playoff hockey. So definitely stay tuned for that. I will be doing some NHL hockey playoffs and also some NBA basketball playoffs as well. And man, we're going to have some fun here on Troxel Sports Talk, and I will be dropping some videos over on Troxel Sports Videos. If you go onto my channel, you can subscribe over there. It is in my feature tab, Troxel Sports Videos. Also, we are on the quest to get back to 13K so I can get back on the 14K grind. And, the goal is to get to the NFL season at about 14 to 15,000 subscribers. But as I always say, you guys are not subscribers. You guys are family. So everybody that subscribes, I appreciate you and definitely welcome to the family. I wish my alerts would work because, I would have the alerts working and things like that. But YouTube be tripping. And, man, YouTube need to get it together. Thanks, Trox. Was fun to chat and watch. Yeah, I appreciate that, Joshua. Yeah, hopefully you guys can return and we can have some fun, whether you like the team or not, just to chat it up and have a good time. That's what we do over here. And, especially in the NFL, man. In the NFL, we have about 4,000 people in the chat. It gets wild. It definitely gets wild. So, with these smaller streams, it's good. We can chat, have a good conversation and things like that. What's up, Jacob Hill? Says Avs the best team in the league. Not yet. Not yet. They still are not ahead record-wise than the Vegas Golden Knights. Golden Knights do have the better record as of right now, even though that they lost this one. But it was a huge win for the Colorado Avalanche as they moved to 37, 13, and 4. And the Vegas Golden Knights are now 39, 14, and 2. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Had fun. Hey, that's all that matters. That's why I do this. I like to have fun and, and have a good time. Hollywood 80. What's going on, brother? Hey, congratulations on your 12-month badge. Definitely love seeing that red and white number 12 in honor for the Red Wings. Also, we can even say, since it's red and white, you can even say that's for the San Francisco 49ers for you, brother. So, absolutely. We have some fun over here. Do appreciate each and every single one of you. And what a game today. It was, even though Vegas was shorthanded with only 15 skaters, man, they left it all out on the ice. But Colorado, they had a little bit more extra legs and things like that. And, it just went their way, And when it goes your way, man, you take it and you cherish it for the night, get back in the rink and, and get that practice in for the next game because, in the National Hockey League, hey, wins and losses come quick, fast, and in a hurry. So can never get too high, can never get too low until a champion is crowned. Yes, Hollywood. Speaking of that, they are all out of stock. I've been trying to get one, but they are out of stock. So as soon as we get some in, I definitely got you. I do have your address, so I will send you over the hoodie and go from there, brother. But yeah, I checked my merch tab and things like that. They're all out of stock. Like, I can't find nothing, and that's why the sales have been in the toilet bowl as well. So, hey, good thing I got Manscapes because, yeah. Shout out to my sponsors, Manscaped, man. They're awesome over there. They produce good quality products. But hey, I appreciate each and every single one of you guys though, and girls as well. Man, we hit, I think it was 20 people in the building for my first ever hockey game. So I do appreciate that. You guys are truly awesome. Hey, shout out to Brennan Big Street says, Hollywood, the game is already over and you show up? Come on, man. Hey, but shout out to my brother Hollywood 80, man. Shout out to everybody. Love each and every single one of you. But it is 12:38 in the morning, and I do have a doctor's appointment. Troxel Sports Talk can finally go get his eye exam in. You know, I haven't been with glasses since the accident in back on July the 5th, so day after July 4th. And man, I tell you what though, I'm lucky to be alive though. You know, it was a bad accident. I'll just keep it at that. If you want to know details, I believe the Gridiron Blitz has what do you call it? Has the stuff over there. You know, yeah, I'm lucky to be alive. You know, me and my family. So finally get to get my glasses, get my contacts, because if these contacts get out, I have no eyes left. We had fun. I learned about field goals. Hollywood says field goals, wrong sports. Come on, man.
But Lumba, honey, look at this.
Oh, man. Hey, I appreciate the 13K. You guys are truly awesome. Love each and every single one of you. Welcome to the fam, to all the new subscribers. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Remember, Avs got cold waiting on COVID protocols? Yeah. Yeah, I know they had a couple COVID protocols coming in and things like that. So, you know, they were also shorthanded too a little bit. The Avalanche were. Linda says baseball. That's coming. That is definitely coming. Probably after the hockey playoffs and the NBA playoffs, I'll probably do some baseball as well, and things like that. So we're gonna get, you know, we're gonna be doing some new things. I'm working on getting some new software, very expensive software, but yeah, your boy is trying to work on that and really upgrade his thumbnail game and things like that. So definitely appreciate each and every single one of you, but I do have to go to bed so I can get my lazy butt up and go to this doctor's appointment yet again, because everybody knows I go to doctor's appointments every single day. In fact, today I had 3. But with that being said, I love each and every single one of you. This is Troxel Sports Talk. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some NBA basketball. Have a nice day. And I'm out. Peace.